Thank you, baby girl.
We're
Good to
already
know it.
late. We're already late as it is.
Are we really late if we never set a specific time?
I mean, we used to start around like midnight. Now it's almost 2:30, so I feel like we're late.
Again,
Eh,
today
Well, time
is just
zones have
an off day.
changed, and
Time zones changed.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
called daylight savings, motherfucker.
Snow
When
doesn't
did
do
that
that.
happen?
yeah. For me,
Yes, but
for
the
me,
rest of us do.
for me, the time has
Oh,
always been
yeah.
pretty decently
Exactly.
consistent. But for you guys,
Oh,
it
varies.
kind of goes back and forth.
Oh,
It won't
guess
for me
that's a good
anymore. It will
point,
always be the
yeah.
same because we're not doing it anymore.
Oh, you
Must be
canceled it finally?
nice.
Yup.
Now, if only the U.S. could get off, the rest of the U.S. could get off its ass and
Oh
actually
no,
do
just
that.
DC. The rest of Canada still does it.
we only just started, so.
Hello, Maki.
Howdy,
Is
Permians.
the flurf gonna stream?
Nope.
Not this time. I was feeling kind of bleh.
Fair enough.
Okay. Now remember, guys, you got to conserve what jokes you have left. You got to ration them.
Your stream tree's
Save
at
our humor for the stream.
6-7.
Shut
Oh,
up.
I have a story to tell you about this one too, though, don't worry.
6-7.
Oh? One I can't tell on stream. But you'll hear it later. Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
CDK
Vice, for the
man,
44
multiplayer.
months.
Guys, we're out of jokes.
6-7. We're out of jokes.
We opened on 6-7. We're done.
We can't top it, and we gotta go home.
Yeah,
In
well,
the Sonic
crazy.
voice.
Cry about it.
6-7.
That's it.
I just imagine Sonic doing a little arm thing.
Okay. Well,
Come on, chat. 6-7. Isn't it funny?
All right. Let me know when this is over. When this whole bit is over, I'm gonna deafen until then.
No, Cal.
Lamau, bye.
Vice has been a mod for 3 years.
Lamau, bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, can I share my streak too? Hold on.
I don't know, it just sort of
Okay.
popped up.
Oh, yeah, where does that pop up?
It's just over to chat like everything else does. It just happened to be there, so
Well, it didn't pop up for me.
maybe it's not your anniversary?
I don't know.
Thank you, Fluff, for the 44 months. 6 and I quote 7.
You know, we're doing a pretty good job here. Like, the comedy's really flowing for
Professionals
it.
at work.
I feel like we.
don't think I would call this
Hi,
comedy.
Kato.
I feel like our humor
Comedy
dropped like
Central.
27% the moment we started going live. Like,
The moment we began to be perceived, everything went out the fucking.
Schrodinger's joke.
Thank you, Rye, for the 13 bits.
Can we stop with this already, please?
I don't know if we can.
There is no
No,
escape
you're
for
set in
us.
motion.
We are trapped in this hell, this purgatory.
We did this to ourselves.
Vice is posting loss, like.
Vice,
Yes,
I,
Cal.
I'm gonna drop kick you off a balcony.
You know, just earlier today, I was thinking that one of my goals for this campaign is defenestration, so that might be a good start.
I always what that means.
Someone being thrown out a window.
Oh.
I just imagine
Yeah.
Moss just picking somebody up and then just yeet.
Fluff has
Moss
adjusted
probably
herself.
doing that.
I must adjust Fluff at the table.
Oh no.
Yeah, I figured I'd be something a little more, a little cuter than a screaming creature.
God damn
I
it.
love screaming
Twitch.
creatures. They're my favorite kind of creature.
Oh, I know.
I like it when
Oh,
they
wait,
scream.
are you doing the stream together? I'd still like to join that.
Oh yeah. We're a mess.
Not like you'd have to or anything.
I mean, might as
Wait, you
well
joined
might
the
as well
stream
have all
together
of
if you're
you.
live?
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
there's
I
no
was
sharing
ignoring the
chat
thing
and everything,
behind
but you can do that.
It shows you as an
Oh.
icon on the bottom.
Ah.
Always an icon on the bottom.
Well, thank
Oh,
you
we
for the
only
44 months.
Chrome. A scream. That's Chrome.
Mikado in the rain, destitute,
Thriving.
thriving.
I was gonna say wet, but all right.
Twitch, could you get it the fuck together, please? Holy fuck.
Did I do it correctly? Am I in the
You exploded.
wait,
But,
am I in
Look at
the
Virion. They
I
are
don't know.
playing.
So far, only Fluff and Vice are in the stream together.
Oh, join.
Yeah, no, my Twitch is having a fucking aneurysm
No
for
worries.
some reason. I don't know what
Oh,
started this,
I'm on this now.
but like a few months back, it does not want to work on Chrome properly anymore.
I've left
Like, at
behind
all.
Chrome a while back. It
I
just
probably
kind of
should
became
try to
bad.
move. What's the one people go to? Opera?
Yeah, that's the one I've used. I have to use Firefox off to the side to continue using Twitch stuff because a lot of the Twitch stuff only works on Chrome or Firefox. So
Yeah, that's the thing though. Just Opera is just Chrome with a different coat of paint.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
but
Chromium based.
it is Chromium based, but it is like they turn off a lot of the unnecessary shit. And you have a lot more fucking customization with shit. Am I literally the only person here who doesn't stream and you shout me out? Incredible.
It's never too late. You start streaming right now.
Start streaming right now. Stream yourself watching me.
Yeah. Dream yourself building a shrine
Alright.
to me.
I
What
just
the
want you to
fuck?
like me.
See, my main problem is that whenever I use Twitch on Firefox, it is so much further behind than if I'm on Chrome.
Weird.
Like, there's a noticeably longer delay.
I don't
It's
know. I
annoying.
don't know why.
I have to use Firefox for my character sheet, else nothing saves. That was
Yep,
weird.
that's true.
I don't know what's up with that.
Me with the funny, just regular ass PDF viewer.
Well, I had to pay for it. I don't want to do that.
Who pays for things?
It's okay, right? I'm not gonna stream either.
Imagine streaming.
Cringe.
I would never.
Logan's no in the corner, that's me. I'm that person. I am being licked. Look at Snow in the spotlight. I'm not in the spotlight. I'm heckin'. The party is the spotlight. I'm the DM.
I think the person the most light on this current picture is actually Lilt. It's
What
kind
do
of
you
shining.
mean?
Like if you look at the background, it's kind of shining on you and Astrid
Oh, I
mostly.
just said the person that's most liked.
Oh no, never. But the lights like going.
Holy fuck, that was rude.
Vice is just like,
Okay,
oh, you
I'll
don't
be like,
even crack the top
evaporate.
4. Like, come on.
Out of 5 people, unless you
Vice
get a
like
DM slot.
pipe down guest star.
Yeah, come on. You'll be lucky if you survive this arc.
I am the spotlight
Cal's,
shining on everyone else.
Punched immediately.
Cal's been itching to kill you since before you even joined the campaign. Before the concept of you joining was even like larval, he was already ready.
Yeah. When I was in the womb, Cal was thinking
I
of
was
to kill
in the.
me.
I think you're forgetting how young Cal is.
Cal's just that dedicated.
Before the reincarnation process happened, he was already planning.
Me and Cal have been like arch enemies through many. Well, like it's like is it Highlander with the Immortals who like cut each other's heads off, whatever?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't fucking know.
But yeah, hi everyone.
Normal stuff.
Oh,
Whoa.
hi.
Is
You
Lilt
came here to see
officially the
us.
newest member of the Brunch Bunch?
I wouldn't go with that. I don't think I'm like that much.
You all came here to see us. God only knows why.
Hello, everybody. This is Snow vs. the World, our charming and heroic DM, who loves us very much.
Enough that she decided to share this
Allow me
little
to
catastrophe.
exist.
Yeah.
Eevee. I'm
We
Snow.
all exist at Snow's benevolence. She could end us at any given moment.
Yippee, I'm Snow. Yes, you are. Very good.
I'm Snow. I am the DM. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bruncheons and Dragons, Divine Misfits. Again, I'm Snow, the DM. I play
Okay.
people in the world that I made. And with me are people that I know and that I do this for.
And that you didn't make.
What is this intro?
I don't know.
I hope it's me.
I don't know.
We need to be clear. The rest of us, Snow did not create.
Yep.
Can you prove that?
Well, no, but I have a feeling if she created someone with as awful luck as I have in real life, she would go back to the drawing board.
Oh, she did that on purpose.
I love that chat's
she
really
only made one of you.
chat's really tickled by I play people. But introducing the Brunch Bunch and guest, we have
I wonder who that could be.
we have Argyle.
Hello, I'm Argyle. All of you pretty much know me. I'm playing Moss. He's a Rabbit Folk Warlock. One of his favorite spots back at school was a table in a corner of the library near a window on the ceiling. It's where he liked to read.
Upside down table books.
Yep.
Next up, we have Kalmarin.
Hi, I'm Cal. If you don't know who I am by this point, you must be living under a fucking rock. I play Lyric, Lupin Rogue. Basically, think dog/wolf people. I can't think of any fun facts for him. I won't be real.
Has been the target of dog racism numerous times.
Mhm.
Is that
It
really
will
a
happen
fun
again.
fact, though?
It is
It's
to
more
us,
of just,
yeah.
It's been pretty
more
funny.
of just a, it's more of just a fact, not really a fun one.
But yes, next up we have Ice Cream Cake.
Hello, I'm Ice Cream Cake. I play Rex, a barbarian minotaur, moo big guy, do stuff. Today's Rex fact is that Rex really, really loves apples.
Did you
Got
have a
an
fucking
apple.
apple ready for that?
Full on
Cared.
fun.
I feel like
I feel like
that I feel like this might have been a Vice fact that Vice just decided it was a Rex fact.
No, I mean, you know how much he loves liquid apples.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Doesn't Rex hate the color red? And he does. Apples are one of the few things that he can just bite into and take that aggression out and also enjoy the flavor. So it kills two birds with one stone.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah. one day he's hoping he can start an orchard with Juniper.
Aww.
That's cute.
In the Feywild.
Who knows what they'll grow?
Fey apples. Faples.
Fey apples, yeah.
Fey apples and
Fatties.
probably
Or Faples.
probably a lot of like tea related plants.
Right or Fluff?
I'm a kitsune, a bard. I've got a child that I protect with my life.
Astrid just eyes glowing, just whoever tries to take this child from me dies.
I'll kill you.
Me just staring at the wizard that's demanding her back. Who
I
has
wizard
the
do you think that's
accomplishment?
gonna change anything?
Considering she has the accomplishment of banishing Tiamat and we do not,
bet
my
I could
money's
do
on
it,
her. I'm gonna
actually.
be honest.
Well, we haven't tried, to be fair.
Nah, I'd win.
Yeah.
And last but not least, our special guest, Lilt.
It's me, special guest. I play guest.
Nope.
They
Motherfucker.
are they are known to you as Arastra. They are who knows what they are.
Lost us.
Fun Arastra fact. Their casting stat is intelligence, of which they have a score of 8. They
You're
fit
playing
right
a
in with the
fighter,
rest of the
so
party.
Ouch. Okay.
I also have an 8, so yeah. Hands up.
Especially
have
the
a,
sense of I was given mittens in school.
It's okay,
Very
buddy.
special, yes.
With our ends combined, you have a total of 15.
Whoa,
cannot
if we put our
combine
heads
them.
together, there's nothing we can't do.
Two of them just leaning against each other, attempting to cast a spell. Everyone else like, oh god.
I
like,
still
no,
can't believe
that's
Raph
not
just gave me the entire plot day one.
like
That's
even
hilarious.
like
Did you
Lurk,
catch the
the
fact that they got
least
that? It's a 15 instead of 16.
but even Lurk, like the least magically inclined out of everybody here is just like, no, that's not how that works.
I don't know how magic works, but I know that's not it.
Exactly.
I mean, it could be if we believed hard enough.
Again, that's not how it works.
Well, sort of actually, depending on your class.
Yeah, I cast Fog Cloud and disappear.
Last
Oh.
we left our divine misfits, everybody was showing up for the Lady Everwin's party. Moss had gotten a name in his book gifted by Valentine, gifted in quotes, of the name of the Lady Everwind, and upon investigation they realized that she was a retired adventurer who was in the midst of throwing a party. The party quickly got together, either got themselves invited or slipped along with someone who was already invited, or got themselves a job.
Invited themselves.
Either way, the party ended up rocking up to the festivities aboard the Grand Dame, a large party boat on the harbor. Everybody entered being given a grand who's and what's it of titles and achievements, mostly just Moss and Arastra.
Yeah.
Bard.
Yeah, if you're Wick, you just got barred.
There's a history there.
Oh, there absolutely is a story
That's
behind that, and I
true.
But everybody came into the party, began to kind of get settled, meet back up with each other, talk, meet with Arastra, the strange little fey creature who they were introduced as Goblin Fucker.
I mean, you do it once, and then
That is
you do it again and again and
generally
again, and then
you get a title. I know, it's weird how that works, right?
Yeah, you only became a godling once, and here you are.
But the party watched on as many different individuals came through. We had Sirius, the otter, who was introduced as the Blade in the Dark, slayer of the would-be God King, and lover of women and cheap booze.
Hell yeah.
We have Azrael, the black Harangon that the party met in the Fey Wilds, Hair of the Cards, purveyor of fate, tricky bitch, Azrael. As we all know, Wick came in with the party, but was only introduced as Bard.
He was
Man.
not super pleased by
She did my guy dirty.
We
or
had
maybe it was a kindness.
we had
True.
Umi, the Kinku, broker of secrets, trader of names, wearer of faces.
Super dead.
Spiller of blood.
We had Lizeray, introduced as student of the weave, strider of dimensions, tester of patience, stupid tentacle face, the mind flayer guest.
Love that name.
We had Laksha, badass bitch, barbarian queen of the silver marches, drinker, underer of tables, the unflinching blade, the breaker of spines, eater of pussy, beater of ass, winner of the Everland beauty contest 4 times
Love it.
running, Laksha the Edge.
You got my ass instantly.
You can really tell who Lady Everwind has a favor for.
It's almost
I wick.
I still think that just the one title, just stupid tentacle face, is one of the funniest.
We had Devahadi, demon of the reeds, overseer of the plum gardens, Rakshasa asshole,
Yep.
big old tiger demon. We
If
had
you're inviting Rakshasa to your parties, you are an interesting individual.
Yeah.
I was typing something else, just put stupid tentacle face into an email.
Shots are like genies, right?
I hope it was a word.
They are
No,
demons.
they are demons.
Oh, okay.
But
Hell.
we had the god of death himself, Kelimvor, come in with his new apprentice, Mara, who is planning on usurping Miracle as the god of decay and exhaustion.
Oh right, Mara. I kept thinking
It's in
Maya. I don't know
conversation with
why.
her.
Oh wait, I wrote this down somewhere actually. Yeah, there we go.
And then last but not least, Yolanda the Eclipse showed up, breaker of the Siege of Neverwinter, banisher of Tiamat, great mind of the Star Mounts.
Fucking asshole.
Never around when it matters.
Oh no, silly title for her, huh? She's actually a serious one.
Oh, that's true. I didn't realize that.
Oh hey, can I ask for a reminder on something?
What's that?
When Astrid asked what his titles would be if he had titles, what it was he said, I didn't write anything down. Did he say something?
He teased a little bit, and then... Gosh, it's hard for me to remember. He teased a little bit and said one thing, but my brain is blanking at the
I
moment.
remember us mainly
probably wasn't
joking at the
important.
time of like, how much pussy does he
It was more along it was more along the lines of like, or do you want me to just show you?
eat?
What
Yeah,
were
something
Moss's
like that.
titles?
Moss?
Godling.
I don't remember.
Ender of the Black Spider, Savior of Phandalin, Gatherer of
Well.
Stories, Godling of the Fae.
Yep, and
Pretty much the entire party's ears just kind of like perked up at that last one.
It's like,
I feel
how
like
does she know more about you than we do?
I feel like
And-
Savior of Phandalin might be a little of a misnomer.
And Astrid, shifter of shapes, weaver of magic, blessed of Dumathoy, and wanderer of the realm, wakener of dragons.
Yeah, but that one was kind of self-given titles.
Still counts.
I mean, if you weren't gonna be, if she didn't arrange one for you, give one yourself. Who cares?
Exactly.
Or someone else will do it for you, and you might not like it.
Rax, breaker of walls.
Yeah.
Breaker of walls, finder of places.
Drinker of apples.
Oh, yeah, and I also talked to
Reader of dictionary.
Slurper of apples.
Player of Wordle.
What was her name?
Player of Wordle.
Slow to words.
But
quick to
yes,
read.
the group then decided to take part in the festivities, somewhat wandering around to speak with a few different faces. Rex arm wrestled with Laksha. Lurik
Got his.
decided to have a conversation with Kelimvor, delving a little bit deeper into things with the Lupin and maybe sowing some more seeds of distrust towards the Kitsune.
Not necessarily intentionally, but
Like, we already knew these guys sucked, but
Astrid and Wick got to talk a bit with Mara,
Yep.
who is on her way towards godhood and is struggling a bit with what all that means and the adjustment period.
same.
Astrid was a sympathetic ear.
Moss specifically got to stop in with Yolanda.
well, more so she flagged him down, but
Well, flagged him down, pursued, whatever.
You know, they closed the distance with each other. And Yolanda made it very clear that she wanted her dragon back, and they ultimately laid down a bit of an ultimatum of her wanting the dragon back before the end of the next day.
if she'd just been a bit more civil about it, we probably, could have come to an agreement.
Well, we have a murder to deal with. We'll deal with this after.
Yeah.
Moss also
He's saying
briefly
he's gonna destroy a city.
yeah, she did threaten to destroy all of Yartar.
A wild
Other
threat.
details.
We were only there briefly, so like
But
that was it.
Moss also stopped in with Azrael, the Harangon, kind of touching a bit on the ideas of fate, and he was very cryptic about, well, everything.
As fortune tellers fucking always are.
Because God forbid they give you a straight answer ever.
But the group ended up kind of moving off to the side to talk about a number of things, and as they did, they witnessed both Sirius moving through the halls and Umi exiting out of a closet with which she passed everyone. Everyone, as Arastra pointed out, that he had maybe overheard Rax talk about a specific dragon.
Less so overheard, more so got
Highly
directly called by.
accidental. I had no part in the things I overheard, and I was unjustly punished for it.
Yeah. It
Oh,
was weird that they punched
shit.
you when I'm doing
I
told
am-
you everything.
I am still very much owed restitution for that unfair punishment.
Well, you're never getting it.
One day.
I mean, maybe Arastra was a little extra sassy about the fact that, and smug about the fact that he knew things.
I did not pull any kind of grin, I swear. My teeth were not visible.
You did, and I distinctly remember you saying that you might go say something to Yolanda about the dragon.
Oh, I think it was
And-
afterwards, right? I think it was
Yes,
after you
that was
punched me 'cause
after
I was
you.
being, I
That was
being
after
bitchy
you got
about
punched, and that got you a knife directed at your throat.
it.
Remember, you don't want to smile in front of wolves. They don't like it.
Oh.
But as everyone piled into the closet and spoke amongst each other. There came a moment where Inari moved to the closet and let everyone know that the festivities were about to fully kick off and commence. So as everyone came out and witnessed Rita begin the show, darkness flooded the room, and whenever it cleared, on the stage was a fake dead Rita, and strewn over top of her was the body of Umi. And as the trapdoor
Shit.
on the stage opened up and Rita exclaimed, "What the fuck? We moved back in."
I had the worst thought. The fake Rita
Yeah.
isn't cake.
No.
Anyways, there's been a murder.
Oh my god.
Rax
it's
doesn't
cake.
react at first because he's already been told the murder is fake, so he's like, ah, yeah.
Alaric just kind of like
So-
immediately squints, just, well, that bodes ill.
Yeah, Moss just kind of tilting his head, resting his chin in his thumb and his finger, just squinting. I don't believe that was part of the event.
Yes,
was your
like
first thought?
a lot of the crowd is kind of looking around and just like slowly like half clapping, just like kind of looking around confused.
They're
And
like,
then Rita
"Yeah."
like fully climbs up from the trap door, just like, this is not part of the fucking cut. Just like
Arastra just takes a sip from their wine and is like, "Did any of you
Oh yeah, you're
know
still fucking
them?"
holding that.
And yeah, I'm sitting on Rax's shoulder with even if I've lost the tray, I'm still holding wine. It's just like, did anyone know them? Like in a very casual, like, I didn't know them. I don't care.
I heard her get announced earlier. Umer, I think.
Umi.
He's
Still
trying.
part of the show, Astrid whispers as she's leaning in.
It's like, oh, makes sense.
Rita has kind of run over to Umi's side and is checking her and just like looking up, just, Inari, get over here. Inari just shuffling up towards the stage and climbing up. Oh, fucking this fucking adventurers and bullshit can't keep it in their pants for one goddamn second.
What?
Is this audible to the rest of us?
Yeah, you can hear echoes of it coming from the stage.
It's starting to dawn on Rax that maybe this wasn't as staged as people kept telling him. And he'll start to like cautiously approach.
Alaric's
I am
ears just
taken with
twitch.
you.
Alaric's ears just kind of twitch as he hears Inari mutter, "Yeah, no, I don't believe that she intended for that to happen."
Rita takes a moment and just like stands up on the stage. Well, I see we're going to have my party be like this. All right then. And she claps her hands together. Immediately you see like runes like tracing around her arms, just like exploding off in magic circles, and then like all of the like doors out and windows and everything just shine over with a shield. The door leading out of the boat immediately has like a glowing lock symbol appear on it.
See, I knew
Well.
this was part of the show.
No, it is not. She is quite literally locking the door so no one can leave.
Assuming that the murderer hasn't already absconded, but yes, it's a prudent move.
Oh no. The murderer. I suppose we have to solve this.
We have to solve this. I am very skeptical of, like, Arastra is very skeptical of the fact that we have to solve this. We could just sit
Alright,
around
That's what we're
drinking
here for,
wine and
isn't it?
eating
Didn't
food
you get
and
taken
watching
along with
others.
Rax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rax
Oh
is
wait, are
already,
you
like,
as
heading-
not following?
No,
Yeah,
Rax-
the rest of us haven't. Yeah,
It's
Rax
just us
walked
two,
off.
buddy.
The rest of us are
Yeah, off I go with
conversing
Rax then.
amongst ourselves.
If we want me and Rax, what could go wrong?
Right? Dream
Many
team.
things.
Inari kind of looks as
Well.
you two approach and is just like, "Stay where the fuck you are."
It's like, oh,
I
sorry, I
am
just.
staying where I am.
You said this wasn't part of the show, right?
No, kind of glaring at the audience.
At this point, Moss, kind of just the rest of the group, just, well, we best not leave those two alone, period. And he follows after them. And he doesn't like approach any closer. He just stops beside them.
He's got the right idea. Unfortunately, we
Alright.
can't leave those two alone, especially
Rax,
because of the little one.
Rax will kind of stop and sort of like bow down a little. It's like, excuse me. I'm sure you don't really know of me much, but I work alongside both Moss and Astrid. We're a bit of a team, and well, been trying to stop stuff like this from happening all over the place. You mentioned Fandolin earlier, and while you were gone, horrible stuff happened there. We tracked down what happens, and maybe we can do the same here. We're pretty good at tracking, so if you
We're
want, we can try and
tracking.
help you.
Which Moss just kind of under his breath. Or attracting.
Inari's muzzle kind of scrunches and like, yes, you're all adventurers. You're all very good at what you do. But right now, all of you are on my fucking shit list.
Moss is, he's
Okay, that's how it's gonna be.
examining. He's just kind of taking in the surroundings, looking at
I think
what they could see of the body from there, and just the
Would you like
stage
to
in
make me
general.
Would you like to make me a perception check?
Sure.
Rush is pretty
All of
sure
us, or
they're on
just
the
the one
shit list
question?
With all due
before
respect,
Whoever
I just
wants
work
to.
here.
Nice
Yeah, that's a
Sure.
13.
13.
He's more thinking than looking.
From what you can
See,
see,
that
you can see Umi's body is like laying face up, knife buried in the chest. From here, you can see that it doesn't look like a kitchen knife or anything like that. It does look like more of just a general dagger that you'd find in a normal shop. Nothing extra detailed or anything like that.
What does a 9 get me?
9. What are you focusing on right now? Where is your attention drawn? You can you can try and look at the body. You can try and look around at the crowd, or you can try and look at the stage itself.
Yeah, I suppose I was looking around to see how the crowd was reacting.
All right, so the crowd on a 9. You're
If I rolled a
looking
3.
you're looking around. You can see a number of like faces that kind of like you were, of that like on the cusp of like looking hesitant of like, is this real or is this just the performance? And the only one who like looks visibly distressed and everything is Lizerai, who is the mind flayer, who is like kind of like pushing past tables and everything, heading over.
I'll note this down. Lizerai is
All right.
distressed. Also, Astrid is still fully convinced this is part of the act.
Rush is more
Despite the fact that
interested
both the host
in-
and the host's assistant has said, no, this is not part of the act.
No way they would lie for dramatic effect.
Do we have any more rolls from the group here?
I got a
I
16
got
on perception.
a 23
You said Lizerai is visibly what?
distressed.
Oh, distressed. Okay.
Okay, first, Rex, what do you... I give the same thing of the body, the stage, or the crowd.
Let's see. I'll take the stage.
The stage on a 16. You look around, you can see the trapdoor that Rita came from. You can see that there's a ladder heading down into an undercroft for the stage. Looking at the stage itself, you can see that there are...
That's very good. Maybe a bit too good.
There are two there are two doors behind the curtains on the left or right side that both seem to be like slightly ajar. And kind of towards the back of the stage, you can see what looks like an abandoned cloak.
And like, which way would the knife look like it would have come from the body, or is that too hard to tell from the current?
I think from your angle, you can't tell. All right, Lurik, you said you got a 23. I will give the options
Yes.
again. Body,
Hmm.
stage, audience.
That's a toughie because we have one of each. Arya, what did you get when you were looking at the body again?
Oh, just a 13.
Okay. Hmm.
Moss wasn't like truly inspecting. He was just kind of looking things over as he was thinking.
Yeah, that's fair. Um. Yeah, I'll go look. I'll look at the body.
All right. You look at the body on a 23. From here, you can't see the full image of the body, but you have your other senses of like smell and everything as well. You can smell a hint of ash, like not necessarily like the ash of fire, more like the ash of a cigar.
Hmm.
Oh no.
On her face, you can see that there is like one or two specks of blood like on her feathers, and her face is just kind of like just frozen in one expression of surprise.
Okay.
She doesn't appear to be wearing what she had been earlier in the party. Instead, she seems to be wearing almost what looks like a servant's outfit.
Interesting.
And that is what you have gotten.
Wait, what was the last part?
Hmm. She was wearing a
Servant
different
outfit.
outfit than when she had come to the party.
Moss offers up to kind of everyone, but mostly Inari and Rita. Just, before we gathered here, we did encounter Umi in the hallway outside this area. Inari, the room that you had found a lot of us congregated in, when we arrived there, she exited there.
Lark just pipes up from the side. She was wearing something else before and as well. She seems to be wearing a servant's outfit now, but that is definitely not the outfit she showed up in.
Rita kind of frowns as she kind of takes in what you guys are saying and looks between the body and the crowd. All right. She claps her hands. We will be interrogating different members of the lot of you. If you wish to make this smoother, I guess you all can investigate. You're adventurers, you know what the fuck you're doing.
Actually,
I'm not going to
everyone did like.
I'm not going to
perception
let
rolls,
anyone get
right?
near the body though.
Very well.
What was that?
Murder mystery.
What was that?
Let's
Well,
get near the body.
Everyone did their perception rolls. I was gonna roll on actually how desperate these like Inari and Rita are for our help. I wanted to like an insight on whether it feels they have things handled themselves or whether they actually need this help. Because they're capable people, but how capable in this context? How sort of like
yeah, go ahead and roll me an insight.
so inside I have advantage and proficiency. I have a dirty 20.
Dirty
I got
20.
13, and I have a yeah. My insight is pretty good.
Nice.
You, from your experience kind of being in the festivities and everything, like, one, you acknowledge that there are a lot of very powerful people in the room. So already,
Yeah.
like, something going wrong with this is like, normally it would be like, oh, well, if someone causes trouble, then it's like, hey, we can all just jump them collectively because we're all so powerful. But because this is like something has like gone wrong and they're hiding themselves, it becomes harder to handle, in which case she's immediately having this moment of, if they start kind of free-for-alling, trying to, you know, go at each other without any kind of direction, this could get very bad, more people could die, or even just the person who's responsible could get away in the chaos.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they do indeed want our.
I think
Want our
it's one of
help.
those things where you realize that they definitely don't want to ask for help, but maybe helping is what they need.
Okay, so what was the last thing
Yeah.
they were saying? They were saying like, if you want to investigate.
Yeah, they're basically saying you hear Inari just like, the body is off limits. If you want to investigate, like looking back at Rita, because Rita just kind of gives like a half shrug as she's looking down at Umi. Inari sighs, just feel free. We will be pulling off people to interrogate you for what you have seen recently. Fucking the Grand Dame is open, kind of chewing people.
Yeah, Arrestra looks towards Rita and he's just like, yeah, because this feels like something that could get out of control very quickly. With that sort of like knowing a little grin of like, yeah, you weren't quite expecting this, but this is about to be very interesting.
Rita kind of side eyes Arastra, but doesn't comment.
Goblin fucker.
Rex is gonna like tactfully like get Arastra away from them, just in case.
I'm being normal.
At
Well,
as
are you-
normal.
What?
Well, as normal as that can be.
This is as normal.
Yeah,
as
it's
normal
like
as I
maybe
can.
I should keep this one away from them just in case.
We're friends. It's fine. Why would you take me away from my friends?
Uh, you know them? I guess they know
like-
you, but
before too many people disperse, I want to look over the crowd, see everybody's kind of like general reactions, see if I can gauge anything.
I also want to do something.
Okay, so here is what I'm going to tell you. You can get physical information for a perception, but if you're actively wanting to read the like expressions and everything, that is insight.
All right, I'll go for expression. Say, don't fail me now. No, come back here, die, quit. No, come back. He fell off my desk. That is dirty 20.
Okay. I will say that because the room is spread out as it is, you aren't going to be able to get everybody. I will allow you, with that number, to choose 3 guests to basically get some insight into their emotions.
Hmm.
Do you need a refresher of who all we have?
Yeah, who is within the room at this moment?
There
'Cause I
is
imagine some people have already left.
Sirius. Well, everybody's starting to like move and everything, but everybody hasn't left yet. So we have Sirius, we have Azrael, we have Wick, we have Lizerai, we have Laksha, we have Kellamvor, we have Mara, we have Yolanda, and we have Devahadi. There's also
Okay,
technically Inari and Rita.
Okay, so
And Rax.
okay, Laksha was the Rakshasa demon, yeah.
No, Laksha is the big orc barbarian woman.
Okay. My brain is trying to remember names and faces
The
and all
Rakshasa
that.
is Devahadi.
Okay.
Dave
Him,
Hardy.
Kellamvor, Yolanda.
I have a hard time
Okay.
believing that she would resort to sneaky tactics as powerful as she is.
All right,
He
so
hasn't said that he's gonna be looking at them.
Devahadi. You look at the Rakshasa. He is currently standing off near a column, staring towards the stage at Rita, and his expression. You've seen this expression before, very specifically in other Lupin. This is the expression of a predator on a hunt.
Hmm.
Huh.
He is very much looking with a certain amount of danger in his eye.
All right, it was him. Case closed.
Also,
That-
it's also a demon, so
yeah.
Yeah, we smelled ash. I guess cigar ash, to be fair.
You look at Kellamvor, and the expression that you get from Kellamvor is detachment. He's kind of still standing around the spot where the festivities and everything started, but he kind of just turns his attention back away.
More paperwork for him.
Pretty much, yeah. So just all I really get from him is that he's
He
just
does,
like, eh.
at the very least, he is projecting detachment. You aren't entirely certain if he's just a god and it's hard to read a god.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna chalk it up to that. Just he's a god, difficult to read. Not gonna get too much out of him.
Yolanda is currently sat back in a seat, kind of watching all of you and just taking a sip from some wine.
Got it.
She
So
is, you can feel that like tension of expectation. She is not paying attention to everything going on right now.
Yeah, she's eyeing us in particular, huh?
That is correct.
A little weird.
But that's what you get.
May I do something?
What would you like to do?
Can I glance over the area with detect magic?
it's probably just gonna light up like a Christmas tree like earlier.
Well, I'm looking at the body, the dagger, and if I saw the cloak in the back, I don't know how these perception rolls are working.
Let's see, you're sweeping over the area with detect magic. You can see that there is kind of a magical aura coming from the bodies. The dagger itself appears to be completely ordinary.
Okay, aura from the bodies, dagger is normal.
The cloak in the back, there does seem to be like little sparks of magic over there. Like something happened, but the cloak itself is not magical.
Oh,
something magical happened in its presence, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, it has residual magic hanging on it.
hmm. Just turn to Wick and be like, "Mind if I?" And then, gesture out toward the floor.
Wick kind of like side eyes you and just like, yeah, sure. He kind of glances back up at the stage, frowning. Fucking
I mean, that's what we're here for, isn't it?
he like kind of gives you a look. Do you think this is still a game?
I give him a look like, oh please, and I'm like, you have the highest spellcasters from around the world, a literal god of death. I don't think something like this would slip past them. It's clearly part of the show.
Right. He just slowly nods and kind of gestures that you're free to go.
Again, I say, when the host herself is very much perturbed by the turn of events,
Or they're just a very good actor.
It's
But
entirely
y-
possible.
But
Either way,
yes. What's up?
I'm going to go investigate that cloak, if I may.
Okay. You head around to the side so you can kind of step up onto the stage. Inari's kind of giving you the stink eye, so you have to give the body and everything a wide berth as you kind of move around. And you can head over towards the cloak. What is everyone else doing?
I'm thinking about checking what's back behind the stage, seeing if there's like any place where someone might have been hiding or something. Someone that might not have been in the crowd when the attack happened.
Yeah, you can head back there. It'll be probably around where Astrid is. You can meet up with her.
Okay.
Rastra, are you continuing to ride Rax's shoulder, or
Sorry, there's been like a situation back here, so I had to be pretty much called away because some things are.
That's fine. That's fine.
You don't need to like.
It's fine.
Are you guys fine?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, something happened like back here, and I had to like help someone with something, but they are saying it's now fine. So I okay, they're all leaving. So I'm really sorry about that, but like someone was crying, and I need like help them with
oh
something.
yeah, it's all right.
So I got like the gist of some of that. So what happened?
Also,
like,
thank
in brief?
you, G-Dub,
Sorry.
for the Twitch Prime. Hello, you guys.
so essentially, the rest of us were looking around,
Thank you for
kind
the
of like
follows.
gauging different things. We had two people look at the body. We had one person look like kind of at the stage and around it, and then Astrid kind of looked around at the crowd. I looked around at a couple people in the crowd trying to gauge reactions. Didn't really get much out of that. And now both Astrid and Rax are going to investigate this stage itself.
Yeah, I think Arashtra's still gonna stay like on Rax's shoulder for now. They are probably a little bit more interested in investigating now that they know
you for
it's
the water.
more of an important, more that their services are actually needed. From what they got from.
So we have Arastra, Astrid, and Rax heading backstage, kind of around where the cloak is. Lurk and Moss.
You can go ahead first, Cal.
Well, first order is I kind of want to see if I can get a read on Rita herself. Like just kind of insight read. See if I can gauge anything off of her.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. 19.
You
Or no.
Oh.
18. Sorry.
You look at Rita. her back is a little bit kind of towards the audience and everything. You can read tension in her body from her stance and everything. She's kind of picking over the body of Umi, kind of investigating. You kind of look over her shoulder and you don't get everything, but you do get like almost hints of confusion.
Ah, so this definitely wasn't supposed to happen. Got it.
You don't
So-
necessarily get that vibe.
That was from who?
Don't
That was
necessarily
for
get
who?
that
That was
vibe,
for Rita.
Okay.
Yeah.
I missed the premise. Okay.
So this is more than likely not part of the whole deal, but can't confirm with absolute certainty. Got it.
Yeah.
Random question. Do we see any of Umi's mannerisms, how they acted?
You did witness some of her mannerisms from back during the party. You can remember that she was, from what you could remember, she was usually kind of a bit of bad posture, kind of hunched. She scurried around quite a bit. Like, whenever she was like talking to other people, it seemed to be in more like hushed whispers and like her hands kind of drawn up close to her chest.
How did she speak? Was it sentences or was it like mimicry?
You didn't actually hear her.
Okay,
Yeah, no, we
that's,
never
that's what I
actually.
thought.
Yeah,
Nobody actually went and talked to her.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, we never really got to know her, unfortunately. If anyone else might have known her, though, we could always ask around to see if anyone else knows anything about her.
I assume I have no prior history with them as well.
You have not met Umi.
Too busy talking
We
to
did see
Azazel.
them at the closet though, so I don't know what they were doing in that. They were in that closet alone.
Well,
What
as far as
closet?
we know,
As far as we know, we didn't see anyone else leave, and then we entered.
Pretty suspect.
Wait, that was a cloakroom, and we said that like, so that they changed their clothes, right? Were they? They weren't in the servant's outfit when they left the cloakroom, right?
I don't
N-
think any of us actually took a look at her.
Yeah, none of you were looking that close at her whenever she did.
The only
'Cause-
thing we know for sure now is that she wasn't wearing that when she first got here.
Yeah. Because it could have been that they did the changing in the cloakroom, because that's where cloaks would be.
well, I mean, when we passed her directly, I don't think,
Yeah.
unless any of us
None of us are
like,
paying attention, right?
well, I mean, we could, I don't know, attempt a history roll or something to see if we remember, but
This I will go ahead and tell you that it's not likely, just because none of you guys were actively looking. This would have been against your passive perceptions, and Umi is very good at not being seen.
yeah, that's valid.
I don't even know what my passive perception is.
Mine
My
is,
passive is a 16, if that
14.
matters.
I don't know what your
I don't even know.
passive is compared to active.
It's 10 plus your bonus is your passive.
Bonus
Oh.
to what exactly?
Perception.
Your perception bonus.
I got a 6
So-
perception bonus, so it's 16.
Oh, so I got a 13 then. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
But yes, so Moss, what are you doing?
So I know before when we were trying to establish people's reactions, I think it was Lurik who noticed.
Yeah. I was the only one trying to gauge like multiple people's reactions. Astrid got the mind flayers.
Oh, it was
I
okay.
like
It was Astrid who noticed the mind flayer.
Yep.
Yes, the mind flayer kind of moved through the crowd and kind of got closer to the stage in order to kind of look towards Umi.
Okay, so because I know that we had seen them together before. My question is, are they still there? And like, are they like visibly concerned still?
Lizard
If they
is
are still
still there. Roll me an insight.
uh, plus, it's a dirty 20.
You look at Lizard and you haven't really met many mind flayers,
Yeah, that's fair.
but it is probably the first time that you've ever witnessed true grief on the face of a mind flayer.
Oh,
Okay, that was what I was thinking. So on seeing this,
compadre.
everybody else is, and because I recall seeing them talking, him, her.
Lizard is a him.
Okay, I recall seeing him and Umi speaking before, so him now being concerned. Moss will kind of sidle up, kind of next to him at the edge of the stage, looking, up towards her body, and just very gently, just, she was a friend of yours, I take it.
Lizard kind of looks at you and just, you hear a voice speak into your mind, just, yes, Umi and I were quite close.
Well, I'm of course sorry for your loss. This is clearly not how the evening was supposed to go. Um, what, if I may, I never had the pleasure of making her acquaintance, but going from her titles, well, what can you tell me of her?
As you could assume from her titles, she was an information broker. She did not do well with people per se. She was more... She liked information. But Rita invited her, and Umi seemed like she needed to speak with Rita.
Hmm. And was this the first time she had been invited?
She has been invited a number of times, but this was the first time she accepted.
Of course. Must have been important indeed. And I can only imagine that, well, someone in her position, undoubtedly good at their job, has those who are not fond of them.
There would be those that did not wish for her to know the things that she knew.
Of course. Not that you may necessarily know, but of those here, do you know if anyone had particular grievances? I'm merely trying to establish, well, possible suspects.
I am not familiar with all the particulars of Umi's work. It
Of
is
course.
in the very nature of it that she did not wish for me to know. And even though I would not pry, she had her own protections to make sure that ones like me could not pry.
Well, she was a consummate professional, it sounds like. Was when when she arrived, you spoke. Did she seem at all worried, perhaps? Or afraid, maybe?
Fear was not necessarily her emotion, but
Apprehension.
Umi always wears a veil of anxious necessity,
Hmm.
that things are always not happening fast enough for her. It seemed especially prudent upon her arriving.
You don't, perhaps. We encountered her earlier on her own, exiting a side room. She didn't say, perhaps, where she had gone or if there was anyone she was meeting. It's highly unlikely, I realize, but it is most odd that we encountered her at some
No,
time
I
between.
was in the midst of recounting a story when I realized she had slipped away some time when I had been lost in thought.
To whom were you speaking by chance?
To her. She,
Oh, left mid-story, oh my.
as I said, she is not she does not have the proclivities towards speaking with others.
More listening, of course. Hmm. This is most unfortunate. Just one last question, and I will leave you be. I appreciate your time. Does anyone else here, as far as you can see, strike you as odd, given the circumstances?
Roll something. I cannot think of anything that happened during the party, and I admit my mind has been preoccupied as he stares at Umi's body.
At that, Moss just he gives an understanding nod. Um, and he just offers, um, well, I'm sure, I am most certain that Lady Everwind will see things through here, and, well, I can't speak for everyone, but my companions and I will certainly do our utmost to aid in sorting out what happened to her and bringing it to rights. I've seen far too many things like this recently, so you have my deepest sympathies. and my assurance that this will come to an end.
Lizere gives a brief nod, and as you two part, we will move over to Rax, Astrid, and Arostra.
Yes.
You
Hello.
all have moved up onto the stage and kind of gone, giving the body a wide berth, have moved into the backstage. There are a number of props and vanities and everything back here. You can see a great scattering of things. You know that this is a party boat and probably has much more normal performances and everything that take place here on the day-to-day. But you came back here partially because of the discarded cloak that is currently on the ground.
That is true.
Yeah, you just sort of mentioned that there was a cloak when I was like half occupied.
Yes. Would everyone like to investigate?
Yes, please.
Would everyone here like to roll me an investigation check? You three
Yes,
lovelies.
Wait, is investigation? Oh, investigation is its own thing. Oh, I
It
see.
Oh, I
is.
got a 14.
Oh, wow. And I have a -1 in this. Wonderful.
Me too, buddy.
I got
I
a
will-
1.
Ah.
I will take
So
a
I-
point on this with my dirty 20.
Okay, so
I'm not even looking at the cloak.
Arastra, you
Yeah.
are scoping out backstage and you catch the glint of something laying on a vanity.
Oh no, he's being distracted
Oh,
by the
no.
shiny.
And you see what looks like a knife.
Oh. Oh. Is this the kind of knife that is interesting enough for me to finally slip off Rax's shoulder?
I mean,
mean-
she was stabbed with a knife. This has got to be important.
Wait, wasn't the knife like sticking out of
Oh,
sticking
no.
out
What
of
is
her at the
coming?
time?
Maybe this
Yeah.
is one of a set.
Oh shit. Maybe this
Oh
is
my
the
God.
retractable knife that they were gonna be stabbed with, but they got stabbed with a non-retractable knife actually.
Only one way
this
to
is worth
find
me
out. You got to go
checking out. This is
investigate.
This is very, very interesting. I'm off. I'm out of here. Bye.
A non-retractable knife.
Arashra hops up and goes off to the side. What did you get again, Rex?
I got a 14.
A 14. I think that you're kind of scoping around the area, looking for things that don't necessarily belong. And as you kind of move through the space, you do notice behind the backdrops that kind of take up most of the stage area and everything, you do catch sight of what looks like a rope that kind of goes down from above that ends in a hook. And there's like a scrap of cloth that's like torn hanging from it.
Well, fingerprint dusting doesn't exist in this world, I don't think. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, you pick up the cloth. It appears to be blue in color. Kind of a little bit rough to the touch.
Well, thank God it's not red.
Right.
And you have that little piece of evidence. But Astrid,
Yeah.
you, with your dirty 20, investigate the cloak.
You and your dirty little 20.
Mhm.
Say it like that.
You kind of pick up the cloak, kind of looking around on it. One, looking at this, you definitely think that this cloak is from that coat room that you guys had initially been in. You had actually seen a few that looked similar to this one, so you know definitively that this probably came from there.
Cool. Cloakroom.
But while investigating it, you have also discovered a pale hair stuck to it.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Looks at Moss.
Oh, all right, buddy. It just Rax like leans around the side of the stage to just like stare at him.
Can I use my powers of observation to remember who has pale hair?
All of the people who would have pale hair. Let's see.
I was thinking hair, like the rabbit kind of hair.
You
Yeah, I
just
got
pull a
that.
full rabbit out of this cloak.
Like a
Ooh, it's
Like
magic.
doing that thing where you like
Magic
hold your fingers
ball.
up like a frame and like squinting at Moss. Like, would he fit? Moss across the room, just looking at him like, what?
But out of everybody who has palish hair, you can think of obviously Inari, the other Kitsune. You can think of Sirius, while most of his fur is brown on the like muzzle and down the stomach and everything. There is a paler color. Some of the shades of Wick's fur dip into that pale pigment. Mara has some flecks of paler hair. Yolanda has fully white hair, and the Devahadi also has some flecks of white.
Well, that's 2 mentions of Devahari, but it's probably Yolanda. Looking at this hair, how long is it? Is it fur length or is it like long-haired woman length?
This is a shorter hair.
Short hair, so it could be fur. Would it be obvious if it's hair or if it's fur, since I have fur and hair in either form?
I would say that you cannot fully tell which is which. It is a hair.
Excellent. And then
I'll
I
be right
wrote
back.
all that down. The
Yeah.
follow-up, you said there's 2 doors that were left open.
That is correct. The doors that lead onto the stage.
Oh, they just lead right back onto the stage?
Yes, the doors seem, from what you can see, seem to exit out into the hallways that were on either side. Like you guys entered into one of the hallways that was where you found the closet and everything. This is one of the doors.
I'm gonna pocket rat and say, hey, go investigate that other hallway on the left, if stage right.
You got it.
And then yes, thank you. And I'll take the other one. And that's where I'm going to
Pocket
investigate.
rat.
Arastra, you have picked up the knife and determined that it is fully a prop knife. This
Like-
probably has nothing to do
Does
with
it
the
do that
actual
thing
murder.
where it like so if I like stab with it, does it like retract back into the handle?
Sure, yeah.
Adds to inventory.
I don't know.
Stab stuff with knife. Oh, it's real.
I would absolutely test it on someone else.
Walk up to Rat,
Add
stab him in the
one
shin.
prop knife. Dude, Rex is a barbarian. I can take it.
Yeah, it's
One
like
prop
that
knife
one
in inventory.
video of the cat getting
Or-
stabbed and just screaming.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, or
identical
yeah,
to
on the other hand, walks
to
up, stabs with
the
knife. Nope, it's fake.
Is
What the fuck?
is it identical to? Wait, I haven't seen really the one that was used in the murder, so I don't know if it would be identical or I haven't really investigated that. I ran away.
Yeah, no, you would need to do a perception check to kind of look closer at the knife on the body because you aren't allowed to get close to it.
Okay, okay. So I think that's like me. Me. I guess I turn around and like, are those two gone now? It's just me.
No, let's see. Rax got confused with Astrid directing Polly the familiar and has decided to investigate the left hallway. Does that mean Astrid is investigating the right hallway?
Yes.
That would mean that you are now alone here, Astra.
Okay, so they have both gone by the time that I have.
Yes,
the
you
time that I
you
have
kind
come
of
back
turn
from my
around with
partner.
your prop knife and then notice that they both left.
So are my options for like further investigation pretty much the hallway? Well, hallways.
You have many different options right now. You can investigate the hallways, you can hop back off of the stage and maybe try and question somebody.
Mm-hmm.
There is an entire ship of opportunity.
You know, I could hop off the stage and do something that is that has been like in the back of Raster's mind of like the god of death is here. Couldn't they just undo this? Couldn't I just go up? Couldn't I just be like, hey, can you like
Yeah,
fix that?
true.
It's the god of death, not
Yeah.
god of life.
Well, I don't know that.
Well,
All
you
right, so
raised
you are
your,
going to be hopping off of the stage and heading to go talk to
Yeah.
Kellamvor.
I will talk to Kellenbor, the god of
Re-
death, and be like, can you? What are you doing about this?
Oh my
resurrection
lord.
spells are necromancy school.
Someone's dead.
Fun fact.
I can't cast speak with dead, but you know.
Well, you can speak, they just won't answer.
Talk to the dead. Or talk at dead.
Alright, give me
Level
1
1
second.
can't.
I need to use the bathroom.
Okay, that suits me because I actually have a little thing I need to take care of as well too.
Speak
Sounds like a
at
good,
dead.
like, yeah, a good fighter cantrip. Speak at dead.
Just walk up, poke with a stick. Hey, hey.
Well, that'd be a good one to use in a campaign. I can't speak to dead. It's like, are you a spellcaster? No, I'm speaking to the dead.
Doesn't mean they're gonna
The good
answer.
ol-
They're speaking
Yeah,
to him.
just like the good old bardic knock. The bardic knock just knocks on the door. Shout out to the one person in the audience wondering who knows what that is.
I'm sorry, Bubby.
Wait, there's an
I
audience?
Well, a little bit, I guess.
Oh, shit.
We do have audience.
Well, why didn't somebody tell me?
Sorry.
You were told
But if you're
several
there,
times.
no.
You're on the stream.
I'm back.
I'm
Hello.
back.
Nope.
Oh. Nope.
Oh, okay.
But all right. Lurik,
Oh,
what are you doing?
that's a good question.
It's back at their freshman's table.
No.
You can investigate the rest of the ship. You can investigate around in this area. You can also try and interrogate someone.
I guess investigate the area where just the area I'm already in. See if anything sticks out.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Okay. 16.
16. You kind of snoop around a little bit near the stage itself, and you actually catch sight of, like, along the floor, there is a dusting of fine black powder.
Interesting. Interesting.
Smell
Does
it.
it seem to be like a trail or just in a patch?
It does seem to kind of be a patch.
Does it despite the fact that it's there in the first place, does it seem off in any way? Like other than the fact that it's there.
It, like, it doesn't have a particular smell. It is more that this is like a very nicely furnished, like, party area and everything, and there is just a, it's just like there was just like a puh of black powder just on the ground near the stage.
Hmm.
Someone sneezed.
And you said that there's a scent of like a cigar around the body, yeah?
That is correct.
Thing is, though, is like multiple people in here could have been smoking cigars around the time the body died. I am unsure of what to do with this information.
But it is information you have.
This is true. Alright. Is there anything else that might stick out?
As far as physical evidence to find in the seating area and everything, there does not appear to be anything that you can track down.
Okay.
I guess then in that case, just give another glance around, see who's still in the room, and I guess try and remember who might have been smoking
Roll me
before.
a history check.
Oh boy. I believe this is I don't think I have any uh proficiency, so I think that's just a flat roll. Yes, it is. That is 12.
12. It's hard to fully remember because this wasn't really something you were looking for at the time.
Makes sense.
You do have a vague image of someone smoking, but you can't place it.
No one in particular comes to mind.
At the very least, you do have the memory that someone was smoking, so it's not like this just came out of nowhere.
Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to do at the moment other than just pick a random person and start questioning, but I don't even know where to begin in terms of questions. So I will pass the torch on to someone else.
Okay. Moss.
Yes.
What is Moss doing?
After speaking with Lizerai, are both Rita and
Rita and Inari?
yeah, are they both still on stage?
Yes. Rita is continuing to kind of investigate there while Inari is kind of almost standing guard.
That's fair. Moss will after speaking with Lizerai, he'll he'll go around to the side and hop up onto the stage and get like not invasively close, but close enough that he can speak to both of them.
Mhm.
And he'll with his hands behind his back, just well, this seems to be quite the turn of events in the evening. Definitely not how things were planned. From what he nods towards Lizerai, what this Lizerai had said, I understand that he and Umi were friends, and that she'd been invited a number of times, but this was her first time in attendance. That is correct, yes?
Rita kind of swivels her eyes your way, but it's Inari who kind of responds and just, yeah, that's correct. Fucking. We've thrown invite after invite towards her for years. But she finally showed up to one. And she kind of looks down at the body and grimaces a little.
Amasa, he clears his throat. He just a little bit. um, I hope not a rude question, but that is actually her and not something disguised as, yes?
Inari kind of squinting, just kind of question. And Rita is the one who answers, of just, there is some kind of magic on the body,
Hmm.
but I can't tell how it's been affected.
Well, there's something when before the big reveal, the room went dark. That was planned. Yes, that was your doing.
Yes. Obviously, you want to turn out the lights for dramatic effect so people don't see you setting things up, but there's plenty of people with dark vision, so you add a little extra to make sure that everyone is on the same footing.
Yes, I had noticed that, but it makes sense. It just unfortunately serves as perfect cover for, well, and he tosses his nods towards Umi's body, just nefarious deeds. Um, I was not familiar with her, with Umi beforehand, but from what her titles and from what Desiree have said, she was quite a well-established secret stealers, and I of course understand how that could make one enemies, but it sounded like she had come here with a purpose of speaking to you about something urgent. That's could be quite a credible reason for this. Would you agree?
Rita kind of furrows her brows and kind of looks at you. Promise me that this isn't some Valentine game.
Moss tilts his head to the side slightly and just, he merely gave me your name, nothing more. This is. I'm trying to rule out options. Or
Promise me.
it is not. I swear that.
She kind of digests this information and slowly nods, looking back down. Umi had tried to catch me a few times as everything was getting underway, but I kept dismissing her. I didn't want to get distracted while setting all of this up.
You don't have any notion of what it is that she might have wanted to speak with you about that would presumably make her a target, and quite a serious one to do something so bold at such an event.
It could have been anything. I've fucking done it all. If there's problems and everything, like, obviously.
Hmm.
What was so important that it couldn't have anybody listen in?
Moss holds up his hands and with a shrug and just. Unfortunately, no insight on that, nor did Lizerai, and whatever it was, she was thought it important enough to be here tonight, despite multiple attempts otherwise. He'll gaze out over the rest of the room and whoever's still there, and just quite the collection of individuals, and some with seemingly more malice than others, and his eyes light on Devahadi and and
At this point, Devahadi has actually moved from the
departed?
room. Yes.
Oh, okay. Uh, who all is still in the room?
The people that are currently still in the space are Kelimvor, Laksha, and Lizerai.
And what does the mood seemingly of, is Kalimdor still seeming detached?
Yes, you can see that Arashtra is kind of moving his way, but he is fully just kind of staring out the window at the moment.
Moss notes Rastra approaching and gives the slightest little frown, just, oh dear. But he doesn't actually do anything about it. The other, Lizray, Kalimvor,
And Laksha.
Laksha. What is she doing?
Laksha is currently... She's still eating at the refreshment table. You kind of get the feeling from her vibe that she still thinks that this is a game.
Oh lord.
At least I got someone in my corner.
I don't believe this is the person you want in your corner. Okay, well, they're not in the room, so Moss surveys and notes absences, and just with, quite the motley collection, and some of whom are more menacing than others. But I can only imagine the secrets between all of them. But to do this...
It's a problem. The fact that they wanted to use this as an opportunity to do whatever the fuck they wanted.
And make it a spectacle, no less.
Yes, it certainly feels as though someone wanted to rub it in my face.
She knew something she wanted you to know. Moss is mulling. Wanted you to know. And this was done specifically with an aim to throw it in your face. I know everyone here you have a history with, but somebody apparently has particularly bad blood. But if you were to invite them, then that seems almost contradictory. Did you invite anyone different this time?
Other than you, kind of giving you a look before kind of shaking her head of just like, well, there's a Rastra.
Moss once again watches this creature, and he just like, just from a distance, and just, yes.
I wouldn't say that we're on bad
Wild.
terms, though. He's been doing favors for me. Different little odd jobs. It's partly how he works.
Oh yes, that is...
I said it in the, his titles, the Fulfiller of Wishes. Rather than, standard wish granting, wish with a capital W. He is a more hands-on wish granter.
Albin fucker.
Yes,
It's a
and
very important duty.
was with us at the time of the murder. So there's an alibi for that. We had all congregated. And at that, Moss kind of blinks as he thinks, we had congregated and seen her departing. I wonder what may have been left behind. If you'll excuse me, and he very quickly...
Moss,
Huh?
Can I posit something through you or consider something?
Yeah, yes, what?
What about an uninvited intruder? Is that possible?
I suppose it's possible, yeah.
Yeah, if you're kind of relaying that to Rita to ask.
Yeah, well, at some point in there, I'll say he had been like, and there's no, I imagine you have a way to keep track of people here, so I imagine there's nobody uninvited present.
Presumably not, but if they're uninvited, then they would be putting in a great deal of effort to do so. I mean,
Like getting a job here.
even your friend Rax was it's quite obvious that he was with you lot, so Inari told me that she kind of entertained it and he actually did a good job, so
Moss just sort of chuckles, and he's just, yes, enthusiastic, if nothing else.
He is. He reminds me a bit of someone, kind of like side-eyeing off of the stage where Laksha is currently.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Moss just, yes, I believe the two of them had already made acquaintances. They seem of similar
Yes.
minds.
But, yes, if someone has come in uninvited, then it would be, well, by its very nature, I wouldn't really know. We have a certain amount of security, but when you're dealing with this kind of clientele, you never really know.
No, and given the reveal, they could have already gotten out before things were locked down. But we'll still endeavor under the premise that they are here and we can figure this out.
Good luck. I won't keep you longer. I might see about questioning some people.
Of course, any of I or my companions, should you ask, will comply without problem, without issue.
And she nods, and you are able to separate. And as
Yes.
you head off into the hallway where you were going to track down that specific closet that you guys had been in, you step into the hallway that Rax and the familiar Polly are currently in.
Rax is there too.
Yes, Rax stepped
Yep,
into this hallway.
Yes.
Oh, right, yes.
Astrid told me to come here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I said
Well,
rat, so unless you think you're a rat.
You hear Rex. Easy.
Oh, true, true.
Beautiful.
I should accentuate more.
Yeah, he misheard and also like didn't like see Polly, so he just assumed she meant him.
As you enter into the hallway, Moss, Polly kind of looks at you and just gives you a little nod before continuing to kind of scamper along.
Where is Polly going?
Polly's just kind of investigating, just moving from moment to moment, looking around the hallway.
Ah.
Sniffing around.
Sniff,
On
snorf.
Moss, when seeing the rat, just gives a very business like return nod. Like they're just like coworkers now.
I
Look,
love these
you share
interactions
dirt like
between.
that. There's a professional appreciation.
Exactly. You're homies now.
On seeing not supply then sees Rax. Oh, Rax. Good of you to be here. Would you accompany me for a moment?
Oh, I mean, sure, I can do that.
I wanted to, when I was speaking with Rita, and it came to mind that when we had come out here to speak before, we encountered Umi leaving the room we went into, and I wanted to go see if maybe anything was left behind.
You don't want to go alone, I take it. I don't blame you.
No, given some of the present company, I rather wouldn't. And with a potential murderer on the loose.
Yeah, very fair. Well, the restaurant, and he turns and sees the restaurant's not there. It's like, well, I can go with you. It's fine.
Moss,
a potential murderer. It's all a show.
Moss just waves a hand at the mention. Just the Arastra was. He pauses for just a moment and realizes that he had left this interaction. Just going to speak with Kellum for. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's just what's the worst that could happen, and then he goes to leads Rax to check the closet or whatever that room was.
Yes, you guys walk back over to the coat room. And can I please get some investigation checks?
Yes.
All right, let's see.
This is not going to be fantastic.
I rolled a 13.
Got a 12 for Polly.
Yeah, we were on.
That's a flat 13.
Oh, hey,
Okay,
fine.
twin 13s and a 12.
basically all the same.
You all move into the room and begin kind of moving things aside, looking for anything that is slightly off. As you're investigating, Holly actually finds where that where the hanger for the cloak had been,
Oh, neat.
confirming that this was indeed where it came from.
Cool, cool. Hanger for the cloak.
Are there
Write that-
more
write
of
that
them
down.
that are the same?
Yes, you can actually find several different cloaks in here that are of a similar style.
Are these cloaks like were they taken from guests or are they like a costume thing?
Um, these seem to be separate from where like costumes are kept, so you would assume that this would be like guests.
Hmm.
It's a really inconvenient place to murder somebody.
Yes, but she was alive when we saw her leave this space, so she had come in here for a reason.
And as you are looking around, Rax, you kind of move aside some old like coat racks and everything, like kind of big and in the way. And as you do, you see a bag kind of fall out, a little top heavy.
Oh. You'll reach down to like jingle it a little bit.
It just kind of makes a rustly noise as you jingle it.
Like I found something.
Oh, Moss turns from he's like got his back to you and he'd been digging through other things. And he'd like pulled down the empty hanger and was like looking at it for anything, and he just kind of turns his attention over, just, oh, what is it? And he leans in.
It's like some kind of bag.
You open it and look inside, and you find what appears to be the outfit that Inari had been wearing upon initially entering. Or not Inari,
Wait.
Umi.
Umi.
Freudian slip.
I was about to go really weird.
They both end in E.
This looks like her stuff.
Oh yes, it's her gown from before. She purposefully came here to change. She wanted to blend in as a servant. So she wanted to go somewhere that a guest couldn't. Is there anything like in with her gown, or is it just the clothing?
As you're looking, you can find that there is space for like where something could have been in like an open side pouch that is currently empty. So it looks like there could have been other things in this bag with the clothes, but it is
They were either
currently gone.
They were either taken or she left them, or she took them. Um, don't really.
Think this tells us much.
Well, it tells us that she definitely came in here to change intentionally to look like one of the staff, which makes me think she was trying to go somewhere that only the staff could go. Here, we'll take this back to the main stage, and I'll have to ask Rita and Inari and see if there was restricted areas that only staff could access.
All right. I hope they don't get mad that we went through her stuff, though.
Yeah, at this
I
point,
feel
it's
like
just
that's not good.
evidence. It's evidence at this point, and they didn't know it was there, so it's. I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right.
So yeah, we'll head back to the main space.
Okay, and as you do, we will move over to Astrid.
Hello.
Astrid, you are currently in the right side hallway.
Yep. I am glancing down the hallway and then sweeping door to door to see if there's anything interesting in any of the rooms.
As you step out, you can actually see the otter Sirius, who is currently kind of stopped talking with Azrael, who is, you can see them kind of further down the hallway.
Back haven't gone. Serious talking about Azrael down the hallway. Have they noticed me yet?
Azrael doesn't seem to have noticed you, but you can see Sirius's eye kind of flick in your direction before moving back to Azrael.
Oh. They seem to be
Careful with
having
herring gun. They're shifty.
properly properly private conversation. Are there doors on either side? I'll get to those two in a minute.
Yeah, you can begin searching through some doors. You begin looking through a few of the doors. You can see that some of them are... They look like more private, like little seating areas. You can tell that, like, when this place is fully up and moving, that, like, these would have been private rooms for people to go off and kind of... you know.
Oh, I know. Note to self.
And as you kind of move farther out, you can see that there is a hallway that branches off left that would kind of continue on to connect to the other hallway. But on the right side, you can see a door labeled kitchens.
Are they would I pass between or around them on my way to the kitchens?
Sirius and Azrael are just a little bit further down the hall. So you are
Okay.
much closer at this point.
All right. I'll just make my way toward the kitchens and sorry, one more time. How are they situated in relation to the kitchen hallway?
So you are at kind of like a crossroads.
Yeah.
You have hallway you came from behind you, hallway to the left that leads off to the other hallway and some doors in between there.
Uh-huh.
To your right is the kitchen, and then ahead of you, handful of feet, is Sirius and Azrael kind of standing in the middle of the space.
Oh, so it's like a four-way.
Yeah, except there's not like a hallway with the kitchen side, it's just a kitchen.
Oh, okay. Then I will I'll just sort of make like I'm going to the kitchen, and then once I'm out of sight, just press up against the wall real quick and see if I can figure out what they're saying.
Yeah, you start to kind of push open the doors toward the kitchen and then give me a perception check.
We'll do that. Not terribly terrible. 18.
18.
Well, 12 plus 6.
You can kind of hear them going back and forth a little bit of first Sirius just, look, I know that you and Rita are going through a bit of a thing right now. And Azrael just kind of bluntly just, is that what you're calling it? And you can hear a dry chuckle from Sirius. It's like, whatever you want to call it. I hope that this isn't you, because I've made people disappear for less.
Ooh.
And you can hear kind of the shuffle of cards before. I suppose we will see what fate has to say. And you can hear Sirius just fucking, what does that mean? You were so fucking cryptic. Someone's dead, man. He just kind of shoves past Azrael and keeps walking.
And I will keep going right into the kitchen as if that was my intent all along, because it was.
Beautiful. And we will move from there to Arastra.
I guess all handgun are like this.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you mean all of us?
And they're so cryptic and talkative.
Oh my god.
But Arastra,
Clearly.
you make your way through the party and you
Weaving our way
approach
through
to
the
where
crowd.
Kellamvor is.
So what is Kellamvor, the god of death, doing?
He is currently staring out the window with his arms crossed
Oh.
behind his back.
Man,
I
I thought I
assume he's
could
not
get away
visible.
from work for a day.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
You're the god of death. That happens all the time, dude.
how tall is Kellamvor? Is he just like the size of a normal human guy, or is he very tall on account of like being a god?
No, he seems average heighted. It's one of those things where gods can present themselves in a number of ways.
Okay. How do I how do I approach talking to the god of death?
Carefully.
I mean, I just kind of walked up and talked to him earlier.
Hey, killing good corpses lately?
Oh my god. I don't think that's going to
Yeah.
get a good response.
I guess I'm gonna just idly walk up to the window beside Kellamvor, in which I hope I am tall enough to look out of it, because it's going to look very silly if I'm
Yes,
staring at the wall.
these windows are kind of floor to ceiling.
Okay, so I'm gonna be the one next to him, and I'm just like, so are you going to do anything
Wild.
about this?
Thank you for the sub, Lethos.
Let's
And
get out of here. Yeah.
Kellamvor kind of doesn't look your way, but does respond of just, and why would I take part?
Well, you're the god of death, right? Surely you could do something.
And what would be done about this?
I don't know. I mean, investigate, ask, ask the body something, bring them back, maybe, return the festivities to their normal festiveness.
I'm convinced.
It is not my place to interfere with the natural order of things.
Was this the natural order of things? Because this is a party where you're already at, so isn't that already interfering? Maybe they killed them because of you. I'm very obviously just
you-
pulling something out of like, surely I can get them to do something, right? Surely
All you might be doing is just annoying them.
I mean, well,
Kalimvor
if
does
they want to
like
interfere in the natural order thing, it's not going to kill me, right?
Kalimvor does like eye you, like finally like turning to kind of face you and just. You imply that this is my fault.
I don't know. I don't know why they did it. That's the point of trying to find out, right? We could find out together. No, I will look at them with that little like maybe hopeful smile. This might make my job easier.
Maybe hopeful, and also please don't smite me.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
not that worried about being
Meanwhile,
slow,
Lethos in
because
Also, thank
if
you,
I-
Narrow
if
Tamps, for
they're
the
not,
raid.
Oh
Hello,
my
everyone.
gosh.
Bush
Hello.
raid. Hi, Tree Frog. Hi, Narrow.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Welcome on
welcome.
in. We're doing Divine Misfits. We're in the middle of a murder mystery.
Yes,
Be a lot more murdery.
and our guest is currently trying to provoke the god of death.
Well, if the,
My
if,
Am I-
if I
murders
can
in one
provoke
night.
the god of death
I am-
into smiting me,
I'll-
surely I can provoke them into solving it.
I will give you the opportunity to try this. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check to try and get Kalimvor involved.
No. Let's see.
Oh no.
My persuasion is 0.
Oh, so you ain't gonna get shit done unless you get real lucky.
I only have things to deception. Deception. What is my rune? Okay, I have nothing there. I got a 3.
Yeah, you ain't doing convincing him shit.
Great.
So Kalimvor looks down at you.
Oh no.
I look at him, my big wide eyes, my big wide hopeful eyes, with the dreams of a young boy who just
doubt.
met his hero shimmer in the pits of my eyes.
This guy's about to get fucking squished.
This will make or break my belief in this man, this god.
Oh no.
As I previously stated, my affairs are when people interfere with the natural order of things. So to involve myself must be of extreme importance.
Which then also means Kalimvor wouldn't have been involved in the murder itself, right? So Arastra will, look up at them and go, well, do you have any idea of who I could ask who could maybe speak with the body or bring them back to life or do a more involved job? You seem pretty smart.
Man's at a place full of spellcasters and doesn't think to ask one of the spellcasters.
I assume the god of death can cast spells.
That's a fair assumption.
I will not
like-
assist you in this farce.
Oh, nothing. Awful. That's crazy.
You got a 3.
He won't even remotely help me.
No, you got a 3,
Just think of
motherfucker.
Thank you for the
how
follow,
great
it's all
it would have
cake.
been if I got a 20. Well, I guess that's me all out of ideas for Kalimvor. Who else seems like there's the other one as well, right? The god of death in the making of some kind.
Mara is not currently in the room. She seems to have gone off into the ship to investigate with everyone else.
Well, I guess the next thing on Asher's mind is to find Mara and see if they can do something a little bit more useful compared to that chud god of death.
You're really gonna start insulting the god of death, the person that
I
can
didn't
just
say it. I
unmake
didn't say it. I thought it. And if they unmake me in an instance, they are a hypocrite, and my eternal soul will spend the rest of its existence reminding them of it.
You think they can't just unmake your soul
Either
as
way,
well?
Arastra,
I
you
don't know.
have the choice of the left hallway or the right hallway. Which do you choose?
Arastra has like no kind of clue of which way they should go, right?
No, you were backstage when everyone started departing from the room.
Okay, so I went back out, talked to Kellenvor, and now I'm going back to where the hallways and things were.
A
Yes.
spectral figure of Rax is like, go left, go left.
Is there anything Rax can roll to do a spectral figure in my mind?
Tulpa?
I have
Yeah, roll for Tulpa.
Reminds me of the
Would that be
fucking
Arcana?
kid from.
I don't know what
Episode
Tulpa
2.
is, but I'll roll for it. I got a 4.
No, you don't spectral summon into Arastra's brain.
If you got a 1, I was gonna be like, I have a shiver go up my spine. I take the right door. Let me see. I'm just heads is left, tails is right. I got tails, so I'm going right.
All right, Arastra, you head past Laksha at
tails.
the refreshment table and move towards the right hallway. And now we can move over to Lurik. As you are by the stage, you can see that Moss and Rax are entering back into the room with a bag.
He kind of just glances over toward them and raises a brow.
Look, we're entering room for bag. Check it out.
Yes, we found Umi's outfit from before that she changed out of.
Have to give that over as evidence at some point. Keep it for ourselves, up to you.
Oh yes, we were just here to turn it over and ask some questions.
Well, I have an unfounded hunch, but a hunch nonetheless. If possible, I want to get a closer look at the weapon with which Umi was slain. So I suppose we can go as a group.
Sounds good, but where'd Astrid go?
Weren't you the last one to see her?
That doesn't mean I know where she went.
Well, I have not seen her since you both left, so I could not tell you.
Ah.
But yes, as you kind of look towards the stage, you can see that Rita has kind of gotten off the stage and is stopping to speak with Yolanda currently. Inari is kind of standing guard near the body.
Sense. I would like to approach Inari, obviously with enough distance so she doesn't start immediately, hounding me for being too close.
Yeah, you approach and her eyes kind of narrow.
If I may, I would
She
like
just needs a
to
broom.
view the weapon, or view the dagger which has pierced her heart, or killed Umi. I have a hunch, but I cannot confirm or deny without at least seeing it.
I won't stop you from looking, but I'm not going to let you touch it.
He raises his hand. He raises his hands in surrender. I accept these terms, and
Keep your hands where I can see them so I make sure you're not casting any spells.
very well. I am quite inept with the arcane arts, but I will do as you say. And with that, he goes and he will go over and investigate the knife, looking to see if anything about it strikes him as familiar in any way.
Roll me a perception and
Perception?
yes, investigation is much more like hands-on searching. Perception is just looking at something.
Okay.
So perception and history.
Perception and history. Okay. All right. So perception is a 17, and history, that is a 26.
Oh, damn.
Shoo. Okay, and you mentioned you thought this dagger might be familiar?
He was just thinking it might be familiar. He was just trying to get a good look at it to see if it is.
You look at the dagger. It honestly seems like a pretty run-of-the-mill dagger. This is not very exquisite looking, particularly dangerous or noteworthy. Honestly, this seems like the kind of dagger you just see in like a standard blacksmith shop window.
Hmm.
As for if it looks familiar, you would say that you do not remember it. You have not seen this dagger specifically, though again it is a bit it's one of those things where you're fairly certain you don't remember it, but it is also a very generic dagger.
Yeah, I was
It just
afraid
says
it was.
Propria Harastra written on it.
No, Raster's got a
Maybe.
big old mace.
I also have another dagger of my own that I found in the prop place. So you know,
Yes, but that's not the point.
It's also not a very murdery dagger.
I could make it a murdery dagger if you'd like.
I don't think that would be very good for your health.
Just a Rasher sticking his tongue out as he like extracts the the fake dagger so that he can put in a real blade.
Or just trying to repeatedly shank someone with it. If I do this enough, it'll work.
I see a 20.
Crit fishing. But
Well,
yes, that is what you were able to glean from the dagger itself.
well, can't say this looks like any dagger I've ever encountered outside of being fairly standard. If anything, this may mean my hunch is incorrect, and if so, that is a relief. And unless Anari seems like inclined to question him about what he's talking about, he will.
Yeah, no, Inari does kind of look over and just hunch.
There may be an individual who may have caught wind of something we have, well, done toward him recently, and may not quite be too pleased about it.
Wouldn't be the first time adventurers outside decisions has come here, though you lot weren't exactly known as one of the invites, so it would be interesting if they had known you came here.
Well, considering where they were last seen operating, it wouldn't be too far of a stretch. We recently came over from Tribor, and that was where we had encountered them.
Hmm. Either way, if it is your mess, hope you'll clean it up quickly.
If it is, I plan to. That, unless she has something else to say, he is going to hop down from the stage and rejoin Rax and Moss.
Indeed.
Moss will along with Rax approach Rita, but maintain a distance to let her finish her conversation. Also, because he doesn't want to be anywhere near Yolanda.
Can't imagine why.
Alright, where did you say you were going?
Just to kind of position near Rita, but not too close.
You want to give her the bag, yeah?
Just to turn that in and ask some questions.
Yeah. It doesn't take too much longer for Rita to separate from Yolanda and kind of notice you guys.
We returned to where we had encountered Umi before, and in that closet kind of tucked away, we did find her outfit from before. It appeared she had gone there to intentionally change into servant's clothes, which struck me that she was perhaps trying to get into an area that only staff could access, if that is such a case.
Not too surprising. Umi, loved her disguises. She, Maybe while I was preparing for things, she was trying to get to me? Or she knew something of mine and was trying to get it away from me, or
It's
ensure its safety?
possible. I did notice that, well, did she have anything possessions-wise on her body when you checked, or was there nothing?
No, there was nothing.
And there's nothing here either. So it's quite likely that she had something that has also now been taken.
Yeah.
Perhaps that was the target of all of this, something she wished for you to give to you that she was killed to take.
I think this means it's time to talk to Lizerai. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Moss just bows his head and of course, we will continue our investigations for whatever we might be able to find else that may be helpful.
And she will head over to the Mind Flayer. And as that happens, we will move over to Astrid.
All right, am I hearable?
Oh,
Yes.
you're a little robot-y, but you are hearable.
Okay, sorry, I'm on my phone as my power blue.
Oh no!
'cause-
Jeez.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
likely a transformer explosion.
Mhm.
Explosion and the power went out, so that's probably it.
That's
Yeesh.
never a good
All right.
thing.
So, Astrid, you have entered into the kitchens. There are workers kind of going left and right, kind of keeping up with the food and everything, seemingly unaware of anything going on
Oh,
outside.
they don't even know.
Oh no.
Oh, these poor bastards.
Is there anyone I can catch going to and fro?
As you are kind of looking for someone to potentially catch, you see the trail of a striped tail kind of going around a corner in the back.
Does this strike me as anything? Oh, okay, I know what you mean.
Realization
Mind
hits.
clicked. Beeline.
Cool.
Follow that
It's at
tail.
home.
Give me an acrobatics just to like make your way smoothly through the kitchens because these people are
All over the damn place, I
sturdy.
assume.
All right. I have to estimate
Would you
what
like
I
me to
would
roll and then
get.
you tell me your bonus?
I rolled a 9, and I believe I have a +3 from Dex. I believe my Dex is 16.
Okay, so you got a 12.
Yep.
You aren't the fastest making your way through. Just so many bodies and they kind of like shoot you looks as you're kind of moving in their space. But you were
I'm
able
gonna
to
dress
kind
up
of
now.
stumble your way through them and get towards the back where you can see that there is a door that seems to be a servant's entrance.
Hmm. Um. These servants that are milling about and rushing about, they all seem to say wearing the same outfit.
That's correct.
And is there any particular species, or is it a smorgasbord?
Smorgasbord.
Right. I wish to. Hmm. Give me one moment to consider my options.
Of course, of course.
If we've missed the obvious, this will be very funny.
No.
I don't mean you, I
no,
just mean us in general.
Yeah.
Entirely possible.
All right. I wish to take a moment, commit one of the servants' looks to memory, and then cast disguise self to make myself look like a servant,
Beautiful. Yeah,
and then slip through the door.
you are able to do that and make your way through. As you kind of step through, you can see that like there's a small bit of stairs that moves a little bit down, and then it's a very utilitarian hallway. This is very much the kind of hall where like people are meant to pass through unseen to the general party goers that would normally fill this boat.
Yes, we mustn't see
Mhm.
the help. They are beneath us.
But as they move through, you kind of come through to another door which opens up, and you find like a series of bedrooms, kind of areas to sit and everything, where a few workers are on break and they kind of give you a half wave as you move through, heading on to another door that exits out into a lower deck of the ship.
Okay.
You find yourself currently in what appears to be kind of a storage area. A lot of furniture under tarps and things, a lot of like big decorations and whatnot that seem to be for like different times of the year and everything. And you can see that trail of the tail kind of wisping through.
Follow that tail.
All right. As you move through the twisting turns of all of this furniture and everything, you turn a corner and see Devahadi kind of staring right at you.
As I thought.
And he gives a like rich in the throat kind of rumble. And just, can I help you?
I'll just sort of. I'm terribly sorry, my lord. I got lost. We ran out of potatoes. I wasn't sure where to look.
Of course. I'm sure there's food somewhere in here.
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm just gonna. Clearly, this is not the pantry. I got terribly lost. I'll just leave you to it, and I'll.
Is it your first day?
Yes, I was just hired. I'm so sorry.
Right, right. Have you, seen anyone else come down here?
No, I didn't even know this place existed until now.
Right, right. And as he is looking at you, you see his eyes suddenly like flicker and go gold. And he kind of grins a little wider.
I am readying my action if he lunges at me. I am running.
You, didn't get announced at the festivities.
Oh, they don't usually announce servants unless you.
Right, right.
We're supposed to be unseen. What the hell? Stay out of the way.
Sure. And he like flexes his wrist, kind of like flexing his fingers where his claws are fully out. I do wonder. Fluff, I'm going to
Yes, sir.
need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. See, I think I finished it in that one, but no plus. So that's a 3, and that's a 14.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Oh lord.
Yeah, I knew his DC is crazy high.
You suddenly feel like in a single moment, it's like you can see echoes of him just like kind of echoing backwards to the point where you can almost feel the weight of him like a mountain on your mind
Oh no.
as he has dominated you.
Okay, that's cool.
At least she's into it.
Oh.
Drop your disguise.
I suppose I have no choice. Yes, sir. Drop my disguise.
Better. Tell me who you came with.
Well, unless I'm allowed to resist, I will say Wick.
Excellent. And tell me, are you loyal to Rita Everwind?
I'll think for a moment, and I will say I've never met that woman in my life.
Hmm. And then he dismisses the spell.
So, rub my head a bit. Moment. Let me think of a witty comeback. Sort of. I I can't help but grin, even though I know I'm probably in danger, and be like, oh, I suppose the cat's out of the bag.
I'd
Freaking bad
return
cat.
to brighter corners, little kit.
Well, simply give him a curtsy. Be like, as you wish. And then I will go to return to brighter corners.
Beautiful. We will move over to Arastra.
Hello.
Hi.
What do you
You
mean?
had
Oh no.
No, I said hello.
Oh, I think Cal said "oh no" in the background.
A little freakus.
I haven't done a single thing wrong so far.
Arastra, you have moved down the right hallway. You are currently
Which means
trying
it's the correct
to
hallway, right? Like it's the right one.
Yes. You are currently trying to find Mara, correct?
I am. I'm looking for someone who, you know, is a god of death, maybe question mark that will do something, even though if you're not a god of death
Okay.
yet, you know. Look, Arastra wasn't paying entirely that much attention when these people were introduced. All they
Yes.
know is that they're
In that case,
important.
roll me an investigation check to try and find her.
Investigation. Where did I put my dice roll thing? You know what? It was Google. I'll just open another tab. D20. I got a 13, and that's a straight investigation. I don't think I have anything that helps with that. So my investigation is a -1, so the 12.
Oh my god.
So 12.
Yeah, 12.
In our defense, it's an base skill.
You begin moving through the hallway, kind of checking door by door, looking around for Mara. And you get to the like crossroads with the kitchen and the two different paths. Which way do you go?
So kitchen, and so it's like like 3 options: kitchen or
Yeah, there's the way you
like
the way
and
you
right.
came, there's going to the left, forward, or the kitchens.
Putting up the kitchens because Arashtra would probably not assume Mara to be in the kitchens. I will take the left this time.
You head down the left path, continuing to check some doors. Ultimately, you end up opening one up. You see that it is kind of an office area, and you find Wick in there.
Just Wick.
Just Wick.
Well, I guess hello, bad.
Wick kind of turns around looking at you, just like, oh, hey, was it Goblin Fucker?
On occasion.
Sorry, I can't remember any of the other ones. It's just when you bookend with that one, that really sticks in the mind.
Well,
Totally not
yeah.
salty about
Yours was
having a
just
better intro.
a lot easier to remember on account of the only being one of them.
Yeah.
On
Bro is going
you.
around purposely annoying all the NPCs.
Of course, that's my job.
Hey,
Aren't you
deserved, really.
friends with one of the other ones who's dealing with this mess? Some kind of kitsune.
Oh, are you talking
I assume
about
that would disagree.
the one I came with?
Yes. You were at a table, you and Mara.
Yeah, Astrid. She kind of separated a little bit in investigating. Not really how I
Yeah.
was hoping the night would go, if I'm gonna be
Damn.
honest.
He wasn't
come
hoping there'd be a
on.
murder during his outing with her.
During the
This
murder
guy.
mystery party? Come on.
Well,
You guys are
what is
Oh,
Wick
yeah.
doing? Are they just like sitting around?
He appeared to have been investigating in here, like looking over some papers and everything, but
I guess Arthur will be like, well, think about how heroic you will look if you manage to solve this, alright?
he like kind of squints his eyes at you, just like, this is the most paper thin attempt at like, I don't even, are you trying to manipulate me into something? Like, we're all already investigating. Like, what are you trying to push me into here?
Rasher just gives him that little smile of like this little wordless grin. Like, does Arashtra even know what they're doing?
I doubt it.
No, he clearly fucking has no clue what he's doing.
I think sometimes a raster just like
Especially-
shakes a tree just to see if fruit falls out.
That is actually a good way to occasionally find fruit,
Or a beehive.
which is also fun.
All I'm just reminded of is there's a seed in Terraria where if you hit a tree, it just drops a bomb on you.
Yeah, that's basically Animal
Which is
Crossing.
also
Shaking of
fun.
trees, get bees.
But regardless of of Wick's accusations about my ability
Intentions.
to do anything, well, have you found anything interesting in here?
Not as much as I'd like. Wick kind of
Hmm.
crosses his arms as he looks down at the desk. Just this is apparently where Rita was kind of stationed as they were setting up all the festivities and whatnot. But I mean, it's a lot of work invoices and notes about the food and the guest list, but
It doesn't look like a particularly exciting place on a party boat.
yeah, but it's always possible Umi died for a not very exciting reason. Sometimes
that would
adventuring
be
is just murder.
We
Uh,
haven't just wantonly murdered.
Oh,
I
Yes, we
have.
have.
I have, and I will again. Um,
do it again.
so I suppose Arashtra would begin looking around, also just like investigating, even though not putting a huge amount of effort into it because they are still talking with Wick, but they're still sort of going around and looking at books, poking at things. Because what they're really after is they're looking for Mara, and Wick was actually the last person they saw with Mara. So should I roll a perception of some kind while I am just like going around like poking things, or an investigation, or like something?
Or you could just ask the man.
Well, it's more of I'm doing two things at once there, right? I'm looking at things while we're talking now.
Yeah,
Go
fair
ahead and
enough.
roll me a quick investigation.
Because it's possible that I see something that they don't hear, though it's very doubtful on account that I have a -1 to to investigation. So d20. Oh, I put a slash in that d20. I got a 17 -1, so that would be a 16.
16.
Job.
As you're looking through the space, you see a lot of the same papers and everything that Wick was mentioning. The different invoices and things of the nature. But as you kind of look at the guest list, you can see that there are actually some notes attached to certain names.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, like, next to Laksha on the thing is bribe with food. You can see next to Kellamvor and Mara is a little thing of just like invest in the future.
Interesting.
And you can also see next to Wick's name is payback for that thing.
So his
That's
title
great.
was a grievance. Got it.
Yeah, okay, so payback is in like revenge.
Mm-hmm.
You can't determine the emotional thing behind the words, just the words. You can see next to Sirius's name, hate to make him work.
Yeah.
Azrael, bait with cards.
Interesting.
But those are the ones with notes attached.
None of the rest of
Okay.
us are there.
Is this a loose piece of paper, or is it like in a book, or like what?
Yeah, this is a loose piece of paper. It's like in a pile of papers on the desk.
I am going to pocket that. I wrote pocket that in my inventory instead of guest list. Interesting.
Which specific paper are you pocketing?
I'm taking this
The guest
this
list.
guest list thing with the notes on it.
Okay.
It seems like it would be a potentially relevant thing for showing to you guys.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's kind of
Or
suspect.
keeping with me for use
Blackmail
of my own.
purposes.
In case you need to get
So as
dirt on someone.
yeah. Arashtra would be like, well, yeah, this place doesn't seem particularly interesting, and it is in fact not what I was looking for. I was looking for something more interesting. Have you seen the woman you were with, Mara? I think she was called. Something to
Mara.
do with being a god in the making. Because I spoke with Kellamvor, and they don't seem that interested in doing anything about it. Maybe this other one will do something. Give my tail a little indignant
mean-
flick. In the way of like, Arashtra is not divulging this information because they want Wick to know they are looking for Mara because they think Mara will do something. They're flicking around and being prissy because Kellamvor didn't do anything, and they just want them to know that Kellamvor didn't do anything.
Wick kind
Sure
of
to God.
side eyes you and nods a little bit, just like, I mean, yeah, Mara seemed to want to investigate.
Who doesn't, it seems? It seems everyone is investigating this
I mean-
murder.
I mean, that is kind of. I don't think they're gonna let us leave until we know who did it. So, but I did see Mara. She was kind of heading back towards the back of the boat. I think I also saw Sirius following her.
Oh no.
So am I positioning at the moment towards the back of the boat or the front of the boat? Like,
You are in
will I
the
have to, like, go
joinder
back the right
hallway,
way?
but you are in the joinder hallway between the left and right side hallways. Like, you're in the connecting hallway. The back of the boat would
Okay,
be if you continue down one of the left or right side hallways.
Okay, so it's the way I'm going. I don't have to be upset about the fact that I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna also look Wick up and down and just try and get a bead on whether or not he's being entirely forthright with me, because he seems like he might be a genuine fellow, but a genuine fellow always tries to seem. Wait, no, an ingenuine fellow tries to seem like a genuine fellow, or such.
Yep. So roll me an insight.
Insight, that would be clear this. I have advantage, and I have proficiency, so I have 6. I rolled a 5, so I have
Oh my God.
11.
My God.
I mean, 11's a passing grade, I think.
I mean, yeah, as far
Depends on the check.
as far as you can tell, he seems like a chill dude.
Well, I guess that's everything. Everything Erasmus has to do there. So the question then is, are you going to stay here then and keep looking through every single one of these books? Or are you going elsewhere?
Maybe I could stop by the kitchens, see if anybody maybe saw something.
Okay. I'm gonna go and look for Mara because they
Yeah, I figured
seem
you
like
were.
they might be useful. On that sort of.
Did you just backhandedly call him not useful?
Yes, I did. Also,
God.
I backhandedly called Kellenborn not useful in the same sentence. No one has been useful apart from me. I found a prop knife in a list.
Ah, yes, no one besides you, discounting, the other
I
adventurers
haven't
currently
seen
investigating.
anyone do anything else.
Yeah, I was about to say,
useful this
technically,
entire
Arastra has
time.
not seen anyone else do anything else.
Yeah, all you guys
Yeah,
just
that's-
wandered off and did nothing.
Whoops.
But yes, Wick leaves the room and you leave shortly after. What is Moss, Lurk, and Rex doing?
Um, man, now that we found the bag, shown it to them, Rita went to talk to Mizurai.
My shoulder feels so light now.
I suppose at this point Moss would just be trying to compare notes with everyone, although he would glance around and just say, note on it. Do we know? Has anyone seen Astrid? The rest of us are here, but do we know where she went?
I
Last
saw
I
her, but I don't know
saw,
where she went.
Hello,
last I saw,
JDG.
she went behind that curtain with Rex. Since then, I haven't seen her.
He just looks over at Rax and you got separated because
Well, we were all in the back, and she told me to go that way, and then I went that way. She said she'd go the other way, so she's probably the other way.
well, we'll go back there and wait for her, I suppose. Did you find anything when you were back there?
Not really. I found you, and you told me to go help you get in that little closet.
No, when you
so-
were behind the stage. Moss starts walking as he's talking. Just no, but did you find anything back behind the stage?
I don't remember seeing anything.
You found the blue scrap attached to the hook.
Oh yeah, I did find that. Hold on, let me roll history.
Brett,
What's my history again? 13. Is 12 good enough?
Yes, 12 is good enough to remember the thing that just happened.
The thing that you are currently holding on to.
That's the middle. Remember it. Oh wait, yeah, I did find this, and I kind of produced the scrap. Like,
So take it and look at it, and it's from the cloak, right?
No. The cloak
No.
is black. This is a blue material.
yeah, I don't know if it's actually good for anything, but I found this.
And where did you find this?
Uh, just backstage, really.
Okay,
I
well,
wasn't sure if it meant anything, but I figured I'd take it just in case.
can you show me where you found it as we're heading backstage?
Okay.
And I assume it looks torn, at least a little bit.
Yes, this doesn't look like a it's not just like a rag. This seems like it was torn from something bigger.
Is the material like fine like clothing, or is it more like
It is
rough?
scratchy, rougher.
Interesting. Okay.
But yes, if you are going to show the area, Rex leads you guys all up on stage and back behind the backdrops where there is a hook hanging.
Yeah, it was this here. After I were glancing at it, she told me to go that way, and we split up, and then I haven't seen her since then.
And you found this scrap.
Yep. You think it's important for anything?
Well, it very well might be, given that it was
just
up.
likely that it was caught on the hook, torn off of personage of the murderer.
Looking up towards where this hook is. Like, it's hanging from the ceiling, or is it?
Yeah, it goes up into like the there's like a catwalk up there where there's like a bunch of different lights and sandbags and things. It appears to be attached to a pulley.
Is it possible to follow like the line that it's on to the pulley, or I mean, even get up onto the catwalk?
Yeah, there's a ladder off to the side that you can climb up.
Okay, then just looking curious, Moss will go over, clamber up on this catwalk and slowly make his way along, looking to see if there's anything else up there disturbed.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh God.
We're gonna be making a lot of those, Argyle. It's a murder.
Yeah. Okay, an investigation check. I'll use this die. Oh, 18.
18. As you kind of move around up here, you notice that the rope that is attached to the pulley seems to, like, the pulley itself seems to be on a track system, which you follow, like, the sight line of the track, and it seems to go out over the main stage. And as you're looking around up there, you notice on the catwalk that kind of crosses over where the main stage is and everything, you can see that there are scuff marks on the railing itself.
Scuff marks. Do they look like the result of a struggle, or as
They
if something was
they appear
tossed
to be
over?
they appear to be more vertical, like uniformly vertical, like something was rubbing against it. And as you kind of look at it and kind of glance back over at the rope with the hook, you would say that the rope itself was the thing that caused this.
Running up and down against it, so like something was hauled. Hmm. I mean, it's likely. But there was the blue fabric on the hook. It's hauled from up here. With where the body landed on the stage itself, is this run over it, or is this like behind?
From what you can see, there is a section of the stage that like goes out beyond, but like where you're standing is like basically directly over the body.
So it's entirely possible it was hauled up here and dropped, or something along those lines. Hmm. And there's no sign of whatever this larger blue thing was. Hmm. Having noticed that, mm, is there anywhere else this catwalk runs, like an exit point besides the ladder that it came up?
Make me a perception check.
Sure. 16 plus 21.
From what you are able to see, there is not any other way for someone to get up here other than the ladder.
So same entry, same exit. There's no sign of blood up here. So it was either done somewhere else or just done really cleanly. Um, Yeah, Moss will clamber back down. And rejoin everyone and just relate to them what he's found. That yes, there's the pulley system and this hook with the line the line had clearly been dragged against the rails there, and it is like it had been hauled, like something had been hauled up, and going over the vantage looks right down to where it was dropped. So however this was orchestrated, that clearly was the spot from where it was done. But what the blue thing is, that scrap of blue cloth, there's nothing up there.
You said it has only the one entrance and exit, yes?
Yes, that ladder there is the only path.
Curious how one would manage to get up there, get the body ready, dump it, and then be gone by the time the lights came back. Because the lights weren't out that long.
Unless they had stashed it alongside the fake Rita, preemptively, knowing that this is how it would be dropped down. I should ask how that worked. And more specifically, who knew that this was how everything was going to be done?
Aye.
Moss
Good enough
will
place to start as any.
tell the other two, like Rax and Lyric, just to wait there for Astrid to come back, and he'll step back out front onto the stage, looking for Inari or Rita. It doesn't really matter.
And as we move from that moment, Astrid,
Yes.
I imagine you are making your way back through to the kitchen.
Yeah, I would have stopped for a moment in the break room and just mentioned offhand, you guys didn't see anything weird, have you?
Have they seen anything weird?
Mm-hmm.
They all shake their heads, just kind of shrugging.
All right, just give a nod and keep on going through. And then, if nothing else stops me, I will make my way back to the grand ballroom and look around for my compatriots.
As you are heading through into the kitchens, you actually run into Wick.
And think, oh, quick, he's the person I wanted to see.
Hey, Astrid, there you are. Having any luck with everything?
Oh, I had the most interesting encounter just now. What about you? Have you seen anything?
I was kind of trying to look, and I had an interesting encounter of my own. Yours
Oh,
sounds fruitful, interesting. Mine was just
Strange.
annoying, interesting.
Annoying, interesting.
I would never.
Bullshit.
Well, I'll look around to see if I know it's probably not, but just in case, see if I can see any Rakshasa glancing around the corner, making sure I'm not, spilling any secrets.
Give me a perception check then.
16 plus 6, 19.
There is no Rakshasa peeking in on you.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I was following a lead, so I got on the sky, went down the servants' entrance, and down to the storage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I gotta see what this guy's name was. Dave Ahadi. Who did I see? But Dave Ahadi, the Rakshasa, snooping around the storage area.
Huh.
Yeah, well, I assume he's quite powerful. He saw right through my disguise. He kind of threatened me a little and sent me on my way. So here I am. Not sure what he's doing.
Yeah, I'd steer clear of Dave Ahadi. They are bad news.
I'm learning as much. So what did you encounter?
Arastra.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that
was
go?
he
I
was
assume
kind
there's
of
more
he
to
was
it.
kind of throwing shade at people. kind of just being a little dick, honestly.
Yeah, I just met him, but that does seem a lot like him, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, he was looking for Mara.
Well, there is a death, and she involves death. It wouldn't be too illogical to put two and two together.
Yeah. I told him that I'd seen her going towards the back of the ship, and that otter guy, Sirius, was following her.
The otter was following Mara. Interesting.
And as you two like are kind of like walking and talking a little bit, you guys push out of the kitchen doors, and Lurik and Rax are standing there.
Oh, delightful! I found you. Hello.
We were just kind of told here to wait for you. We're told to wait for you here
And
by
here I am.
Morse.
And here I am.
Perfect. Oh,
Wait, kind of gives you guys a wave.
say,
Horrible.
hey, Bard.
Wait, just like pinches the bridge of his nose, just like
He has a name.
I'm a
His name is
person.
Rick.
Just because they fucking introduced me that way doesn't mean that's all I am.
That is the second time that this has happened to them in the past, like, 20 minutes.
This is
an all
the
party.
massive music you're talking to, and that is genuine, not like teasing.
He doesn't know his name.
Anyway,
This is what
as I told Astrid here, I ran into Arastra, and he headed towards the back of the ship after Mara, and Sirius was following her.
curious. And what have you asked, Astrid? What have you discovered?
I want to make a show of looking around again for crouching tigers, hidden David Hotties.
Oh my
Oh
fucking
my
god.
lord.
You do
But
not
I got a
see
one.
any. Yeah, you do not see any.
Yeah.
What you see. As I was telling Wick, sorry. I was following up on a lead, and I saw a flash of furs, stripes. I was chasing it, and to use my disguise and my charm to get access to the back.
So
Went
you
down the
found Dave
servants'
Hottie.
entrance. I'm getting to that part. Listen. Went down the stairs, through another door. There's a whole storage area, like dusty old furniture and tarps and stuff. But then I found you ruined the story. I found Dave Hottie.
Clark just kind of like chuckles to himself.
Yes, I when you said striped fur, I kind of put two and two together.
Yes. Well, what you don't know is he was quite threatening, and he didn't seem to like that I'd follow
GM
him
of
naturally.
Revan.
But
Thank
he
you for the
also asked if I
follow.
was
Welcome on in.
loyal to Rita Everwick. Told him I'd never seen her in my life, which is true. I'd never seen her in my life. He seemed to accept that and let me go without killing me.
Think he'd kill you?
Wit kind of snorts and just like, I mean, obviously she hasn't been killed because she's right here.
Well, I don't expect
So it
anyone
would
to be
seem
killing each other here.
There was a murder.
Rax, buddy, we are currently investigating the murder of one of the party attendants.
So it is real. We confirm that.
Ah,
Okay.
it is real.
have we asked Kellen for about this whole death thing? He might have some insight.
From
I believe
from what Arastra said, he was being very unhelpful.
I can't blame him. He probably doesn't want to have to deal with it, considering he's here for festivities, not whatever the hell this is.
Sucks to bring work into your personal life, huh?
That, and I get the feeling he's more of a he's more likely to get involved if it's something egregious, not just a simple murder.
Life's
Actually,
a life.
out of curiosity, that other hallway that Rax was in that I told Polly to go down, when he got to the end of that one, where did that one lead?
At the end of that hallway, it kind of begins to curve, and it eventually meets with the end of this specific hallway, but there is a set of doors back there that leads out into a whole other area.
Oh, okay. I don't imagine there was a rat-sized hole to squeeze through.
Well, let's
rat.
see. Because if Polly was still over there,
Yeah, she was. I didn't recall her, or he was. I didn't recall him yet. Whatever he is, he's a celestial.
It
we would have seen Mara go through the doors, followed shortly by Sirius. And it is possible that Polly slipped in, but give me an acrobatics check to see if Polly was quick enough to slip in while the doors were open.
All right, that was 6 on the die, and rats don't have very good stats.
Yeah, I don't think Polly was quick enough.
All right.
just wait for a Rastra to get there. It'll be fine.
Yep.
See,
all
I
good. That's
solved
all I was
all
saying.
problems.
As we're all standing around in this awkward silence, and just be like, "So, where do we stand now? Have we figured anything out?"
Not definitively, but I did spy some black powder near the stage. Not a lot of it,
Hmm.
but and I went to confirm a suspicion as well, and was inconclusive. But as far as I can tell, our actions in Tribor haven't come back to bite us yet.
Well, most of them anyway.
Most of them, yes.
I could try to divine what I can from the body if you give me a minute with the Nari.
Well, she won't let you touch the body if that's what you're trying to do. She'll let you look at
Um,
the weapon, She'll let you
That's
use
what I
them.
meant.
Oh, be my guest.
Well, I mean, I'd have to separate from the group. Just is there anything else you would like to do to know?
Uh,
Where's Miles?
he went to go investigate something that he saw. Asked us to wait here for you.
And so you have.
Yes, and it's better than us
Good
trying
Suppose
to
I'll,
find you later on.
well, I suppose I'll go investigate then, if that's all right.
That's fine. Have you seen a restaurant at all lately? Kind of just vanished on us again.
At this point, Polly would be able to see Arastra heading towards the back of the ship.
I'm getting a sense that Rastra is heading to the back of the ship. I've got a very special person on the case.
Hmm.
You're familiar.
Yes, I am familiar with Rastra.
He's just gonna like smack her on the back of the head for that one.
Okay, I earned that one.
What? You kind of like went gargled for a
"Okay."
second.
I said, okay, I earned that one.
Yes, yes, you did.
You say it's on like the north or the south side of the ship?
Stern, I believe they call it.
North or south?
I don't know.
You could just point.
I will face the back of the ship and then point with my arm and be like, "What way's this?"
I'm gonna assume south, but I don't know. I can't just decide that for snow, but
You have to make me have to figure out what cardinal direction the boat is facing.
Yeah. What angle is the moon? What phase?
What's the humidity?
Lyric just points
Yeah,
towards the
I
front
need
of the
to
boat.
know the.
That's the front of the boat. The other direction is
I
towards
need to
the
know the
back of the boat.
barometer too.
Rax, the back of the boat is currently facing kind of southeast.
okay, I can find that.
I swear to God.
Gets out my pickaxe. Not even a wall will get in my way.
Lyric will just grab the pickaxe and just pull it out of his hands.
Not actually gonna use the pickaxe as a joke.
Okay. Never mind then. I never sit in that state.
I'm not that stupid. Usually.
Unless anyone,
Usually.
unless anyone objects, I will go try to work my magic, so to speak.
All right.
All right ahead.
So Astrid is heading off towards the main ballroom where Moss also is. Rax is heading off towards the back of the boat where Arastra is.
Brax and Arastra kill someone.
That is the
Lyric,
last.
what are you doing?
I had a thought for what I wanted to do in mind, but it's escaped me, and this is pissing me off.
Well,
Mood.
I need to use the bathroom again, so I'll give you a second to think about it.
Fuck, what was I gonna do?
Fluff, is your familiar Polly? Are they visibly different to a normal rat? I assume they just look like a normal rat, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Because
Rat.
there's a non-zero chance that like Arastra sees the rat if it's just kind of like hanging around in a ship corridor. It's kind of hard to miss that, right?
Rats are in ships all the time. I mean, you would see.
Yeah, but I assume there's like nothing particularly special about it. So
No, it's not white, glowing, and celestial. It's just that.
a rat with a little halo.
Just a rat.
I cannot for the life of me remember what I was going to do. Help.
I can try and help. What was it you were gonna do? Can you like give me a hint?
If I remembered, you think I would be asking for help?
Well, I assume it's something to do with one of the clues you picked up and have combined with like the information you now have, right? What did we get? We got like Sirius is being a freak? Question mark. I'm being a freak? Question mark.
No, that's not a question mark. That's just period.
Yeah, we
Period.
learned that much.
Moss is off. Being a freak? Question mark.
Yep.
This is off
See,
talking to Inari or Rita, whoever, just to see if we can figure out how this whole switcheroo was supposed to function and who knew about it because they took advantage of that fact.
True. If you had an idea and you've been waiting this long on the idea, it's probably an idea you had that you came up with before everyone met up, right? So maybe it was something
well,
to do with what Moss was doing. We have a new mystery on our hands.
I'm back.
welcome back.
Oh.
I have not made any progress in remembering what the hell I wanted to do.
I reckon the Mind Flayer did it.
Insane.
Yeah.
All right.
Those mind players, they'll get you.
So, Rex,
Yes.
you come upon the back of the boat where Arastra is currently approaching the back doors.
Oh. Hey, buddy. It's like, yeah. Made it headway.
So I've not come across Sirius or Mara yet, right? I'm just like
No,
wandering around.
you know they headed back here, and this seems to be where everything funnels towards. So,
Okay, so I hear Arastra hears Rax's voice and turns around and is actually happy to see Rax because Rax understands them on a deep and fundamental level, and they get along so well together. And Rax is very nice to sit on because he makes them feel taller. Uh, hello. Oh, are you're also investigating, right?
Yeah.
You're having a good time. Wow.
I mean, sort of. Part of me feels
Well,
like I had more fun handing out drinks, but that's beside the point.
I would not
Overall.
mind if you handed me a drink right now.
No, unfortunately, I don't know where the tray went.
Oh, true. I can't remember where you put the tray. Maybe we just left it on the table,
Yeah.
actually.
I gave it to you, and you put it somewhere.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is actually what
Yeah.
happened.
I think I left it on the
Arastra
table.
was the
but,
last person to have it. Yeah.
Oopsie.
oopsie.
What have we been doing? I
No.
am in the process of solving this case by going and asking someone to solve it for me.
Oh, I guess that works as solving it.
I
How's
think that
that
seems like a
going
good
for you?
idea, right?
Like, did they
Not
solve it
very
already?
well. I flick my tail and scowl a little bit. The god of death, who you would think would be good at this kind of thing, was no help at all.
Hmm.
And neither was the bard. I flick my tail again.
Ah, yeah, Bard. I know Bard.
Mhm.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
interesting.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells the more these two characters interact.
I don't
I
see the
walk up
problem.
to
This is
Rax.
spectacular.
I walk up to Rax, remembering just how useful Rax was for cluing me into the entire 3-season arc of your life story. But I
what a hoot.
think you might be very useful at some point, maybe.
No.
Would you like to help me?
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
sure. I mean, we're all doing the
Cat,
same
what
thing,
are you
right?
doing?
I'm not a cat.
Oh no, I'm yelling at my cat.
I'm not cat. Like, well, I mean,
Because,
we're all working on the same goal, so of course, I don't see why not.
yeah,
You seem like you're smart and resourceful.
I am very smart and I am extraordinarily resourceful.
Stares at his intelligence score.
Our
Drax doesn't
intelligence
know that.
score.
Yeah, this is like when I played Fortnite and we split the Joy-Cons between us, so we had two brains in one body, and
That
we
sounds
did really well.
awful.
We won.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, my first ever match. Anyway, let's continue, I suppose, looking for Mara and the byproduct of Sirius happening to be involved in this. Sirius is the one with the one eye who I have already also potentially irritated.
That is
Yeah.
He's the otter guy. I remember him.
Yeah. The one missing an eye, I say with utmost certainty.
almost
Cool to
certainly.
us.
But yes, you two push through the doors.
Does the rat get through?
The rat probably will go through because it has to get around rats.
Yeah, Rax politely holding the door
I
open.
rolled a
for passing
15.
Yes,
Probably would too.
Polly manages to get through.
Yes.
Which means we now at least have like a child minder on us to make sure I do not corrupt Rax too much.
Oh my lord.
I'm
Yeah.
mostly immune to corruption.
Now,
Are you?
I hope so.
You're too
I don't
honest to
really
be
want
corrupted.
to. I don't really want to be corrupted. So
as this happens, you two step into what appears to be what would have been like a kind of like a gambling area, a lot of tables and stools and everything. Those kind
My
of
eyes
green
illuminate.
plush tables with all the little white boxes and everything laid out, some roulette spinners and all that. And you also see a crowd of Kitsune soldiers who are currently
Oh fuck.
menacing Sirius and Mara and Astrid and Moss as you both kind of step through the hallway or onto stage. You guys see Lakshasa currently face down on the table. The entire area seems to be cleared out where nobody else is around except for a crowd of Kitsune soldiers. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, good lord.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
I'm
Lark is
not actually with any of these guys, so like.
No,
so
you are. Well, here's the thing. Here's
I've
the
never met
thing,
these guys in my life.
Arastra. You've interacted with both Lurk and Rax
I've never
face
met them
to
in my
face.
life, actually.
You wouldn't have now been marked for death.
I imagine a moment Rax sees them. He kind of puts a hand out. The rest are like, "Get behind me!" And
How about I get on top of you? And not in like that kind of way.
14 and 4. Okay, 18.
How do I roll initiative? I've never had to do this before.
Do you have a character sheet?
So
I do have a character sheet.
It's
I have a
right next to your
3
armor
on my
class and your
initiative.
speed. Yeah, you just roll your
Yeah,
So
d20
roll-
and add it.
Yeah, roll d20,
29.
add that bonus.
21.
I got a
Um,
9. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12.
so
I got 15,
just
1-5.
so Lurk is still kind of just fucked off behind the stage and all that.
You're
I'm assuming
currently
you
in
still-
the hallway, which
yeah.
I haven't forgotten about you.
Okay, just making sure. I'm just making sure I'm still rolling initiative.
Oh, you are.
Okay.
Trust me, you are.
That's always good to know.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, That's a 26.
Okay, I will go down the list. Or Lyric, you just said 26, so that's good. Moss,
18.
Rex,
21.
Astrid,
15.
Arestra,
12.
okay. Okay, but before that kicks into motion, I think it is about time to end the session, where we will pick up with combat the next time.
I finally get to kill someone.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Murder!
Potentially. I might just
Provided
talk my way
you.
smoothly out of it.
No, you ain't talking your way out of this one, buddy.
No,
These
these
guys
guys
do
are
not.
Met
dickheads.
Rax
These
before
guys
in my
do not
life, I swear,
negotiate.
while atop his shoulder.
But I
no,
hope
these guys-
everybody enjoyed today's session.
Yes, thank you.
I
Yeah.
feel, as ever, as if there's something super obvious being missed. But
Probably.
we gotta kill these guys.
It's kind of crazy that Moss just hasn't clocked on to the fact I killed them.
I imagine if asked, you'd just be like, I don't remember.
And I'll give you that little grin that lets you know that I do remember.
That grin, I swear, is going to get you stabbed.
Well, you already got me punched, and you did get my throat cut.
Almost.
Yeah,
Almost.
and at the rate you're going, it's going to happen.
Yippee.
Because that smile is pissing both Lyric and myself off. Which is probably its intention.
Maybe Sirius, and maybe the God of Death, and maybe I'm sure Rax will protect me. We're getting along well.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just a little guy, man. What do you expect?
Yeah, Moss's response would be, "This is just dealing with fey creatures. Get over yourself."
It's like this is what I'd expect.
You
I've
think this
never
is
been
bad?
able to
Oh
know.
man, let me tell you.
I
Yes,
didn't
well,
even put anything in your drink, and I absolutely could have because I have that in my pocket.
well, the thing is you're used to dealing with fey creatures. Lyric is not.
He is now.
That is the funny
That's
thing of
true,
like,
this is the
it
Feywild.
makes so much sense that like Lyric hates dealing with the Fae and whatnot, because like Lyric is from a very straightforward like hunter gatherer like warrior tribe and everything.
Yes.
Which is the
We don't have
farthest
time for
thing from
bullshit.
which is the farthest thing from Fae bullshit.
Yeah, we quite literally do not have time to be dealing with bullshit. We need to be quick, efficient, get shit done.
Eh. I prefer to pay bullshit.
Where's the
Well, good
fun
for
in
you.
that?
Yeah,
When
just
you're
y'all.
raised in the exact opposite kind of society, you don't tend to like that.
Oh, look at you being raised.
You did
That-
too. You got raised too, motherfucker. You just don't
Yeah.
remember it.
Yeah, it's basically.
Well, he got raised up to a certain age, and then he got shoved in a fucking
Maze.
yeah.
Drafted
Yes,
into the
but the
Minotaur
point-
labyrinth.
Do you
Yes,
think
but
I
the
was
point
raised
still
Snow?
stands.
Arastra?
Yeah, was I raised? Is that part of my backstory?
Probably not by people, but
They are people fucking rude. Moss just standing there like, okay, this is
It's
what I
hard to
expected."
say whether
Me
it's hard to
looking
say
from
whether
Mother
you
Snow,
would have
like, where
been.
did I come from?
It's hard to say whether you would have been raised or if you just kind of like materialized into being, you know?
I materialized into being entirely to piss off Lyric.
I mean, yeah, that was the running theory.
Well,
Hi,
keep
Cisco.
it up. You're gonna no longer be of the material world in
Oh,
general.
that's cool, it's fine.
Moss was raised. He's Fey. It's
Well, Moss is different. He's like civilized.
Damn.
I mean,
it's-
Arastra is kind of just like wild fae.
Yeah, like this is just a wild fae spirit.
Full of mirth and whimsy and wine.
As soon as he sees him, Austin's like, "Oh, one of these guys. This will be fun."
Hooray.
But I am glad everybody enjoyed today's session.
yeah,
I am
thank
so
you.
sure
Yeah.
that if we ever do get to the bottom of the mystery, we'll just be like, "Yeah, that was obvious. We're stupid."
I feel like Arastra is probably going to contribute absolutely nothing to the to the actual investigation of this for the most part. I have
Yeah.
I have the guest list and a fake knife.
Me too, man.
I have
It's
no
alright.
idea about anything else that you guys have uncovered thus far.
I do adore that entire interaction with Wick, where Wick is just like, "Why are you just such a weird little guy? Like, what do you want from me?"
Yeah, like even Wick, clearly experienced with shit among the world, is still just like, the fuck is this guy's deal?
I
To be fair, you
I
didn't
don't
find that
look.
fairly damning list. That feels important.
Oh yeah, but I haven't like given it to you guys just yet, right? Like
No, you've still neglected to give it to us.
it's possible that you solve the mystery like immediately, and my list is pointless.
You're assuming that we are intelligent enough to do that.
Yeah, we're
Someone
Yeah.
definitely
else
not.
having intelligence score higher than 8, higher than 10, maybe.
No, I mean us as people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe Lurk's intelligence score is 11.
Yeah, Moss's
Oh,
is 10. I
wait,
have a
is Lurk
full-
actually the smartest person there?
I think mine's
The
a
most
12.
intellectual.
Yeah, your intelligence is not a 12, my
I
guy.
know. I know.
Oh. Buck, do you remember what Astrid's intelligence score is?
Yeah, it's just a 10.
Oh,
Lurk is the most intelligent of the party.
marginally.
Marginally.
And it's just a
not
score.
including your NPCs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, because
that's
we
an
have a
entirely
literal
different
wizard
story.
as one of our NPCs, but he's not here right now.
I thought it was a
So
sorcerer.
Carving that I will not get to
What?
interact with.
No,
sorcerers are not
Smash Face
encapsulated.
is a sorcerer.
Oh,
Nesnar
yeah.
is the wizard.
That's
Yeah,
what I was thinking, sorry.
But Smash Face is a charisma caster.
yeah. That's. I mean, so is a warlock,
Yep.
and so is a bard.
Aren't the only two like actually just intelligence based casters fucking wizard and artificer?
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, what do sorcerers cast with wisdom,
Charisma.
right?
Charisma.
No.
Charisma? Oh.
Wisdom is
druids and
druids.
clerics cast with
Yes.
Oh, okay,
wisdom.
yeah, it's the holy ones. And everyone always argues that like sorcerers should cast with something else that is like something else, depending on what they view sorcerers to be.
Eh.
Alice is
Yeah,
really intelligent.
I do look at like a sorcerer and the whole thing of like drawing power from your bloodline and everything, and then they're like charisma caster, and I'm just like,
But why?
yeah, it's
I
like
mean,
that
I
doesn't
get what they're going for.
quite feel right.
Yes.
But yeah, no, like none of us are very int based, which has proven difficult at times.
Yeah.
It's a good
I'll
We
job.
invest
have
points into int next time I level up.
yeah, we have 2 charisma based characters, a strength character, and a dex character. We have
You always seem so surprised that I have an advantage for insight.
I feel like I wouldn't.
You wouldn't have
I would.
advantage for.
Yeah, I think I'd be really bad at insight.
Uh,
Oh,
Insight's
it's a wisdom skill.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom's not great ever. But just in general, Rex is too trusting.
Oh well.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Look at Arastra and Rax's wonderful budding bond.
They're just growing friendship.
I can't wait to die tragically in your arms.
Or not like actually die, but just really dramatically fake die.
It depends how hard Lurk stabs me.
Also, I do laugh looking looking at stats of some of your NPCs and just like, wow, Sparky has an int of 13.
That's so funny that Sparky is technically more intelligent than everyone here.
Yes, Sparky is the smartest one here.
He deserves it.
Tragically,
Honestly,
Arastra and Sparky will never meet.
probably for the best.
What has happened? Oh, you're streaming something. Oh, I see it.
Servers just came up. Here's the new achievement and title. Ooh, I kind of want that title. I'm not gonna lie.
It's funny because before we knew anything about Sparky, I'm like, oh, this guy is wearing a dog mask. He kind of reminds me of Lilt.
Yeah, that was the joke we all
And
made.
Snow desperately being like, no, this is in the book. This is these things are real. I did not do this.
Yes,
I feel like Sparky wasn't meant to be a major character.
no, it was just one of those things of like, if fucking
We have adopted another NPC.
yeah. And whenever you adopt an NPC, I just like, all right, this character now has a full story.
Well, I mean, you
some
can
point-
always just say no.
But that's not fun.
At some point, you're gonna be like,
True.
"Stop! Collect. They're not Pokemon."
Well, that's also the thing of like, not every NPC that you have is necessarily going to be around forever. They all have kind of their own thing going on, so it's possible that they like maybe part ways with you at different points, and then maybe
They're not on
come
a
back
leash.
later.
Yeah.
But fluff, no, bad.
It's also possible that they die.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, that too. I had an
Argyle, I want.
NPC die in the other campaign. It was very sad.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But Argyle, I want you to take a look at this achievement name. It just it tickles me.
Kind of a
Son of a...
Yep. All right, time to actually unlock the content.
son of a.
All right.
But I
At
do
least
think
Pyrite
at
didn't
this
die.
point I am probably going to end my stream.
Wait, Lil, what?
I said at least Pyrite didn't die in that very
Oh.
brief period
Oh,
of
yeah.
time where I could have almost nailed them with a trap.
My God.
But yes,
That's for
chat.
the
Thank
best.
you all so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Mhm.
Goodbye, chat.
everyone.
Hope you take care of yourselves. Have a good night or day. It's really late, so it could be either one.
Oh yeah, it's like
Watch
6
out
a.m.
for weird little freakuses you might encounter.
Take care of them. They
I
don't have
do
to take care of
love a
themselves.
good old freakus.
Don't let them bite you.
Tickles
You don't
middle
know what they might
fingers.
have.
Probably
Riz.
rabies.
We have
Usually
Riz.
it's worse.
You have what? Oh, Riz.
Riz.
I thought you said Riz, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
I mean, I do have. I did ribs. I do have ribs.
I was also
No.
hearing ribs.
We'll
so-
raid
Yep.
over here.
We'll
Lune
raid
I
on
thought I heard
Snowtail.
rats for a second.
Lune Snowtails, they got a stream reversary thing going on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, Loon Snowtail? They're the one who just made a Vaporeon avatar for
Oh
Gacha.
Lord.
But
Yep.
yes,
Don't
enjoy
you
your
tarnish
night.
Vaporeon, Cal.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I
Goodbye,
agree.
Be
goodbye.
well, troop of llamas.